Hey everyone, welcome to today's live stream. We're back here again. I know I said yesterday I was probably going to do Fallout 76, but I was looking it up and it does look like we're close to the home stretch of WWE 2K19, the career mode, so looking to kind of get that one done out of the way. So we're going to go in today and provided how smoothly the matches go, hopefully should be able to knock that out right now because we're on chapter 12 and I think it was only like chapter 14 I think was the end, and then I believe there was a chapter 15 which I guess is just like, you know, like a continuous cycle of just going over some matches. So if you just want to keep playing matches in the career and stuff, which we'll probably skip over that, but the main story I believe ends at chapter 14, so we're kind of close to the end. So we're going to get in and knock it out, provided if by chance it happens to go by quicker than I expected, we still have time left, then I'll probably switch over to some Fallout 76 to finish it off. But for right now, let's get in. Okay. I say it seemed to have frozen up there for a second, and then it just like immediately kind of jumped over. A little bit of lag in the stream, I guess. But anyways, we're here. Chapter 12, be careful what you wish for. Buzz hopes he's finally seen the last of Bray Wyatt. The rivalry took an immense toll on him, both physically and emotionally. Well, I'd say physically, since he was friggin' gassed and kidnapped. Alright, so it does remember... Alright, so it does remember the messages, the podcast I listened to last week. I didn't know if that, like, if it would have reset that, because we had like at least a new podcast when we got to this section. So I guess the van is looking pretty decent or whatever, being set on fire. Yeah, so where we left off, we just did the Royal Rumble and we just finished a feud with Bray Wyatt, so I think we're going into a new... I think this is the beginning of the actual beginning of chapter 12. We're starting a new segment here, probably I think leading into the final stretch. Judging by the close-up of Triple H, guessing we're going into a feud with him maybe again. Back to him.
After I unleashed my inner demon to defeat Bray Wyatt, that I was now the new monster among men in WWE. You can either agree or disagree with that statement, but it got me thinking.
Kind of full circle. Get another match against Braun Strowman.
Want a nickname like that? I have to earn it. Which brings me to Braun Strowman.
I was thinking Braun would just come out, but looks like I'm challenging him.
New monster among men than to defeat the old monster among men and become Universal Champion. So I might be crazy, but Braun, I'm calling you out. Let's find out face to face if I am what they say I am.
Shouldn't technically be coming out to King of Kings. When he comes out wearing the suit as the Triple H, the executive, he always comes out to King of Kings. He only comes out to the game when he's coming out as Triple H, the wrestler.
It sounds like someone's gotten a little full of themselves. Now, I'll admit, you've had some success. But that's because you've had it way too easy under Kurt Angle. Sure, you've had some tough battles, and I've stripped you of your title when you were injured. But Kurt's pretty much been looking out for you the entire time. Well, that all changes now. Because I'm going to personally make sure that nothing on Raw is ever easy for you again.
Have you seen some of my matches, Triple H? Hardly easy. Mystical Gamer, I'm doing good. How are you? Thanks for stopping by.
Reminder, you don't have that kind of authority. I do. So if you want a shot at Braun Strowman and his Universal title, it'll be on my terms. First, you'll have to win a handicap match tonight versus the Bar.
Triple H is stacking the deck against Buzz.
Another handicap match? Well, handicap match is easier to win than a triple threat.
NXT to SmackDown, and now here on Raw, and I'm still standing. This time will be no different. I'll overcome whatever you put in front of me to become the Universal Champion.
That's great, but you didn't let me finish. It's not going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match. It's going to be a 3-on-1.
Ah,
Because you're facing
son of a
the
bitch.
Bar and
Samoa Joe.
And by the way, that match is going to happen right now.
3-on-1 handicap match. So this is gonna be fun.
I'd never forget what you did.
Buzz has to beat the Bar and Samoa Joe. Ha, there's no way he pulls this off. I'm going to have to agree with you, Corey. These odds seem truly insurmountable.
They're all like giants compared to me. I think the ref is taller than me. Starting off with the heavy hitter too, Joe.
It's simple. Pray for a miracle. This might be it. Oh my.
I don't think they're able to hit that after that move.
What are you thinking about some
It always brings them too far away. Damn, that was one hell of a power bomb. Lately that move doesn't seem to connect the way it should. Like it still gives impact to them, but then it also makes it look like I get a little bit hurt, so. Player must win by pinfall or submission, so this is going to be fun. By fun, I mean
hooked him up.
it's going to be a struggle. Because they've got 3 people, so that's... You're going to have 2 people who could potentially do a kick out when I go for a pinfall. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. That was a close one. I didn't think I was going to get there in time.
Boom, right in the button. Drop kick. Oh, great height.
I didn't even run towards him. I thought that was going to be one of the carry moves. Totally missed that clothesline, but it looks like it's still counted as contact. Where do you think you're going, Joe?
Good grief. Ooh, what impact.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever. This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
That's not what I wanted to do. Get too close to the ropes, you end up springboarding when I don't want to.
Beautiful technique.
That seemed kind of awkward.
You gotta believe this one's over. Looks like he's starting to falter. This is not at all where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match.
It's going to be hard for him to win this handicap match if he doesn't somehow find a way to fend off some of this punishment.
Got Cesaro in.
Well, I hate to sound so negative, but his chances of winning this match look...
So I'm already pretty beat up, and now I've got a fresh man I'm in the ring with. It's not going to be good. Oh, at least Joe's back in. But still, Joe doesn't even have any bit of yellow on his body.
Harsh impact. Shining wizard.
Right to the jaw. to happen here. Double team action on the way. What a boom.
That was a nice double team move. Just sucks that it was at my expense.
Oh man, what a leg drop. The end may be near, folks. You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
From my standpoint, it seems like he underestimated who he was stepping in the ring with here tonight.
Gotcha, Cesaro. There you go. Time to get back on the offensive. I am not winning this one for sure.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
He's got the shoulders down. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Too early in the match to end it.
Oh, good. I got a reversal.
Escapes trouble there.
See if I can at least hit him with a signature. Do some kind of damage. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to use a comeback. I want to use my signature.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Let's see if we can at least do some kind of damage to Cesaro here.
Down with a power bomb.
What is Buzz having time? Got her!
Now it's time to capitalize.
Will it be?
I know I'm not going to get the pinfall, but still try anyway. 1, 2. Holy crap!
Wow, congratulations.
He wasn't even yellow. How the hell did I get the pinfall there? It's a good thing I went
Now
for
let's
it.
take a look back at some of the great action. Look at him go. And I always enjoy watching him perform. I don't know how, but somehow Buzz did it.
I can't believe it.
Now let's see if Triple H gives
Yeah,
him a
I
Universal title shot.
was not expecting that either. I was expecting
Universal champion,
if
Braun Strowman.
one of the other two didn't actually do a break it up,
On his win.
then I figured he was going to kick out because he didn't even have a single body part yellow.
Oh, and look at the punches teeing off.
What's next?
Oh, no.
Incredible power slam. So much torque.
Triple H looks on with approval as Braun Strowman has sent a message to Buzz that there's only one monster among men in the WWE Universe.
Alright, so I was wondering if it was going to go straight into a match with Braun Strowman. It looks like he's just beating me up and then probably get a match. It's probably going to build up to a match at the next pay-per-view.
Braun! Just calm down. You'll have a chance to get revenge on Braun Strowman.
How?
Let me explain. Triple H held up his end of the deal he made with you last week. Since you won the handicap match, you're getting a Universal title shot versus Braun Strowman.
That's great.
There's a catch.
Of course
there
there's
is.
always a catch with Triple H. What is it?
You'll also be facing Samoa Joe, The Miz,
Ah,
Elias,
Elimination
and
Chamber
Bray
match.
Wyatt in an Elimination Chamber match. All participants will face
be a
off
first time in
in a
Elimination
six-man
Chamber
tag
match in
team
2K19.
later tonight on Raw.
Am I on Braun's team?
No.
Perfect.
Wow, not one, but two huge announcements by General Manager Kurt Angle.
That should be interesting. Yeah, it's I wouldn't be surprised though they stick me,
And coming up is a
especially since it seems in the storyline wise Triple H is trying to screw me,
very quickly.
that I'm probably going to be
Braun Strowman.
the number 1 or the number 2 entrant in the chamber. So, well, at the time of doing this, Elias, I think, had switched over to a face. I don't know. Could have been a silly heel. But judging by it, though, it looks like kind of the only babyface in the match. The other 5 in the 6-man tag matches are all heels.
It's one of the hottest superstars in WWE, Buzz!
Introducing first, from Connecticut, weighing in at 205 pounds, Tom!
Buzz is a man who has sacrificed everything to be here today, even living in his van at times.
I've
when he was on
been
the
in regular tag matches. I've been in 2-on-1, 3-on-1 handicap matches. I also think this is going to be the first 6-man tag match. So while there's 3 on the other side, there's also 3 on my side. So I'll have 2 people backing me up. But should be able to get through this match. The Elimination Chamber match, so that could be one that could be trouble.
Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds,
At least in that match, at least there should be no reason for the computer to break up pinfalls if you go for one. I'm good. I'm excited for Elimination Chamber tomorrow, unless they jump you. Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta work tomorrow night, so I won't be able to watch Elimination Chamber till at least the morning when I get out of work.
If there is hostility, if there is tension to be had, Samoa Joe will be the first one in line.
A lethal hybrid of size, speed,
But yeah, hopefully it'll be a good pay-per-view.
his second.
I think the WWE title match, the Elimination Chamber match there and stuff is going to be good, and hopefully the women's tag title Elimination Chamber match should be good.
I'm so excited. I can tell.
and their partner, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds,
Actually sounds weird to hear Elias's theme song because really doesn't use it since he's come to the main roster. They always just start him off in the ring.
It's nice to see Elias isn't wearing his grandmother's kimono tonight.
You know what WWE stands for, right?
I'm probably one of the few people though too.
Elias.
I liked him better in NXT back when he still had a last name. And he was the Drifter Elias Sampson. I kind of like that a little better. Like, I wish they'd stuck with that and built off of that maybe, but at the same time, I guess, you know, the crowd's reacting pretty good to what he's doing now, so
Yeah, I knew that. If they are.
can't really say it hasn't been successful. President Braun come out first.
and their opponents,
Especially if in the story mode here, he's the Universal Champion. You'd think he would come out last.
the WWE Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
The earth is trembling with each step.
I would do anything not to get stuck inside the ring with Braun Strowman.
Oh, Byron, I would pay all.
Yeah, not necessarily everybody, but yeah, it's. I read it years ago, like back when Rusev lost his first name, and same thing with Cesaro. That apparently it's Vince feels that the audience kind of connects to people more with one name, but then also somebody pointed out that it's like the people who still have 2 names. It's no more than 3 syllables. like somebody, like I'm trying to think who recently lost a last name. Well, like Andrade Cien Almas, you know, that's Andrade. I mean, that's 3 symbols right there for Andrade. Cien, that's 2, so that's 5, and Almas is so 6, 7. So that was like 7 syllables right there. Like one of the stories I read, they're saying too that like the idea is like the more syllables there are to pronounce in a name, the more chance there are for the commentators on commentary to end up like kind of flubbing the name, just like a tongue twister kind of thing. So they try to, like, the idea I guess is like no more, whatever the name's going to be, whether it's 2 names, 1 name, try to have it be no more than 3 syllables, so that way it's just a little easier on the commentators, less of a risk of just like a natural flub when you're talking that sometimes happens.
On my mantle with my most prized possessions. Why are you encouraging him, Michael? I would love to have him.
But from what I've seen, I don't know if it's been confirmed or not, it's possible that Tucker Knight and Otis Dozovich there from Heavy Machinery, both of them might be losing their last names.
It's always an eerie scene.
Which seems kind of weird with Otis Dozovich because he had the nickname Dozer. So you think they'd either keep Dozovich or just maybe even call him Dozer. He just goes around being called Otis. That doesn't sound as good. Like if they did Dozovich or Dozer, to me that would sound better than
What's it like being in the ring with this
Otis.
Psychologically baffling. Every time you think you figured out what Bray Wyatt's gonna do, he does the polar opposite. That's just the way Bray Wyatt likes
But it also fits with like another common flaw that the WWE has. Andrade and Heavy Machinery, yeah.
It's amazing. These people actually.
But that's like a flaw I think the WWE has, or at least Vince McMahon, is that Triple H does something in NXT, and this was even done, you know, the different developmental territories the WWE had before NXT. They do something, they have these talent that are supposed to be developmental to try to figure out a character, figure out what works. They get something that works, and then they get called up to the main roster, and Vince has them do something completely different. Like with like Adrian Neville. Adrian Neville was one too that he lost his first name when he came to the main roster. You know, they just called him Neville, and they stuck a cape on him. You know, like for whatever reasons, like, oh, he can fly, like he's a superhero, and there was like nothing they did in NXT, and it just feels like you do all that time trying to like develop and build a character. If it's supposed to be developmental to have them, you know, kind of learn stuff, it defeats the purpose when you just like you hit the reset button and you start from scratch with something new. Apollo lost his last name, but only because that guy in Florida. He seems to have got it back though. They seem to change that because he's been called Apollo Crews for like a little bit of a while now. But yeah, for a couple weeks he was just Apollo. Maybe somebody finally told, you know, Vince that it's 2 different spellings or something for the name. Because the guy that did that shooting in Florida was Cruz was C-R-U-Z. Where Apollo Crews has like Terry Crews the actor, C-R-E-W-S, but just because it's pronounced the same, I guess Vince flipped out. But I've heard tons of stories. Vince definitely seems very prone sometimes to overreacting of things backstage.
One of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring.
So I'm not doing a little springboard move this time because that doesn't work.
But it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
Nice, gotcha, Miz.
Oh, nasty impact.
Let's do
Corey, you spoke about
oh, come on.
in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence
I wanted to do a double team maneuver.
when they need to tag
Thank you,
out.
Bray.
Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to
Well,
do
because
that.
Bray was getting involved here and stuff. Well, no longer thank you, Bray. But he kind of interrupted whatever the Miz's plan was by accident, just getting in the way when I got Irish whipped.
Some competitors are so dedicated to singles careers that when
All right, so let's try this again.
Team, they become a bit lost.
Get the Miz back in the corner.
And it could be very costly.
And we'll do a double team
You
move.
really have to keep your head on a swivel against the Miz. Corey, what would you say is the prime tactic if you're facing him?
Look, Miz is a danger in the ring alone, but you also got to keep an eye on his backup. The Miz has no shortage of
So let's let Elias do some of the heavy lifting for a little bit here.
Who helped the awesome one stay awesome.
Ah, what a neck breaker.
Can't sit too long on the outside though, because
Comment about Miz's outside help for a minute.
not just gonna let the computer play the game.
Strategies given the variety of backup Miz could bring to ringside.
Yeah, that's true. Plan A, to counter his wife Maurice's interference, has to deal
Plus
with
now it looks like Elias is getting his ass kicked.
with the Miztourage. Heck, Miz's opponents have even had to deal with you, Michael, leaving the announce table just to interfere. Bray Wyatt is going in for the kill.
Okay. Jump off.
Is he done?
I went to battle with Bray Wyatt during our time in NXT, and
And he breaks free.
But the
Get
damage might
on the
already
apron. There you
be
go.
done, Michael.
No. Where'd I jump off? Get on there. No. Damn it. But Joe got tagged in. Now why the hell am I climbing up there? No. Screw you, Bray. I'm not even the legal man.
Well, Corey, you may have just summarized
I'm
the
too
only
close to the
battle
corner.
plan that
So
can
there
be
we go.
effective in a
Trying to
match
just
against
get out on the
Bray
apron.
Wyatt. For that individual to remain focused and not be lured into Wyatt's sick and twisted
If I walk too
world.
far away from
See
the corner, then I
damage
can't be
Bray
tagged in.
Wyatt just by using his mind. It's almost impossible for WWE superstars to stay away from the darkness, but that's exactly what they need to do.
Oh, perfect kick.
Come on, Joe. Kick some ass.
Nailed it.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. A long way down.
I said kick some ass, Joe.
And setting up a knee to the face.
That's going to hurt. Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons.
think it's time to
There have been
maybe
members
tag
of
somebody
Gossip
in, Joe.
who also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Hot tag to me.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the
All right.
Shield, and the New Day.
That should be good.
These are only some of the
Oh, well,
trios
I would say
that
good
have
position for a
unbelievable
springboard
matches
move, but he
against a
moved out of the
variety
way.
adversaries.
Strowman.
Damn, missed both counters there.
Strowman slamming into the mat.
That almost came out of nowhere.
He's got a finishing move he's calling for, isn't he?
And here's the monster along man. Corey, look at the power.
Damn it.
Hellacious power slam.
Somebody get in and break up this pinfall.
Here,
Crap, my body's red.
The cover. And he breaks the
Thank
pin.
you, Elias. Because I would not have been able to kick out of that.
They're gonna lock it in here.
Oh, damn. Camel clutch. Somebody break this up. Hello. Good job, guys. Now, what the hell are you clapping for? Yeah.
what a six-man
Look at Elias there on the outside of the ring. He's sitting there clapping, and then he's like... it's like a delayed reaction about losing the match. Yeah, one of you guys should have come in and...
This matchup of future Elimination Chamber opponents has produced some odd pairings, to say the least.
Yeah, just think about the
Come in and
history
help me.
Buzz has with almost every one of these guys.
I think that's exactly why Triple H handpicked these superstars.
With all that being said, it's going to be quite the uphill battle for Buzz at Elimination Chamber if he hopes to walk out with the Universal
I'm
title.
supposed to do a super kick there.
Oh, what impact! What a stomp!
Good grief.
Nerdy Heart. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Ooh, so close.
There are times during
If he held on just
six-man
like
tag
1
matches
second
where
longer, I would have
hostility
countered
between
that.
two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all 6 superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos.
I think it'd be better off having The Miz in the ring than Braun Strowman.
Must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count, or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Didn't get counter there.
In 6-man tag matches, when all semblance of order breaks down, many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure.
That's been a long ass time since The Miz has actually done the Wizard of Oz. No problem. How are you? I'm doing good.
You could get counted out and be the reason your team
I just did a second Wizard of Oz there.
Byron making that mistake and ruining it for everyone.
A little sad, maybe. I got to go back to work tomorrow. Days off just go by way too fast.
Elbow drop, big time. He's looking very overwhelmed out there. This 6-man tag team match certainly seems to be getting the best of him here. Whether you love him or hate
But the good news is, at least I'm about 1 month off from a week off, which that's very good. I really need that. Oh, I've got an objective. I didn't even notice that. Get the Miz yellow health in the ring. Miz is gonna. I thought he was gonna counter that, so good he didn't.
The 2017 Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship saw an incredible array of superstars enter the chamber. And each
So let's see. Keep working, focusing on his head.
some form or fashion. The Miz was in there against Bray Wyatt, AJ Styles.
I think we
John
can get
Cena,
Miz yellow. I didn't even notice that before that there was
and Dean
objectives. Good, good. So we got him yellow. We got a cutscene.
Is this a preview of what's to come for Buzz in the Elimination Chamber?
This is what happens when you're surrounded by people who despise you. Byron, you should know what that's like.
Huh?
Buzz ducks out of harm's
Oh,
way.
little
Buzz not gonna
miscommunication.
like that.
Braun just plowed me down. Yeah, Braun's gonna take out everybody now, isn't he?
Look out, the monster among men has been unleashed. Thankfully, the Miz got away unscathed.
Because he ran away.
I don't know. Even for Braun Strowman, I don't think he could probably toss Joe that far.
These men are going to do to each other inside Elimination Chamber.
Elias maybe, but not Joe. Joe is kind of
Elimination Chamber match to win the Universal title.
big, heavy guy on himself.
Anyone going to?
Look at me, the way I'm actually hanging there at the end. I actually look more like a dead body. Well, damn. I didn't even notice an objective before, too. You know, that probably could have gone a lot easier the last playthrough. It wasn't a match I was meant to win just to get that cutscene. So we should... maybe one more Raw, then Elimination Chamber? I don't know, or this is going to be Elimination Chamber itself.
Be careful.
One more
what
Raw,
you
okay.
wish for. It's a saying everyone has heard 1,000 times, except
Then the next event will be
apparently
Elimination Chamber
you,
match.
Buzz, because you asked for this. You said you'd overcome whatever I put in front of you to win the Universal title. Well, this now stands in your path, along with 4 other superstars who cannot wait to tear you apart in an Elimination Chamber match. It makes me question your mental health, because only an insane person would wish unimaginable pain and suffering on themselves. Only an insane person would wish to be in a nursing home 50 years from now, unable to hug their grandchildren because of injuries they sustained decades earlier from these hands. But the SWAT team's not out here tonight to protect
I know they made
Braun
"get these hands"
Strowman
as a catchphrase,
from an
but I always
insane
liked that
pursuit.
tweet he did
No, Buzz.
where
Here to
he said, "Your
protect
tears hydrate me."
you.
That to me should have been Braun Strowman's
They're
catchphrase.
also here to protect my investment because I want the WWE Universe to pay to see Braun Strowman end your short-lived career at Elimination Chamber. And finally, they're here to protect your wishes, no matter how insane they may be.
Buzz, I'm not usually a generous man, but at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to grant you all your wishes. Unfortunately for you, it's not going to be like when John Cena grants wishes. No. It'll be much, much worse.
That still kind of fits a flaw they have in these games, that
It's Buzz! It's Buzz!
that's not necessarily the way Braun Strowman would have delivered the promo live in the ring.
What just happened?
Yeah, he kind of speared me down, but he got knocked on cold. Like the Bret Hart thing, I got a metal plate under my shirt. Yeah.
He's wearing some kind of metal plate. He borrowed a page out of Bret Hart's playbook, so he's the one who's been watching old.
Oh, they're
matches
even
on
doing the
WWE
reference to
Network.
Bret Hart. Bret Hart and Goldberg on Nitro, I think, from, I don't know if it was 98 or 99. Probably 99.
You think you're clever with the disguise and the metal plate, huh? We'll see if you can figure out how you're gonna survive this to win the Universal title in the Elimination Chamber match. The first
Yeah, I
two
figured I
entrants
was going
will
to be
you
one of the first two.
and Braun Strowman.
The path to the Universal title at Elimination Chamber just became even more difficult for Buzz.
Yeah, I figured they was going to do that one. Oh. I didn't even notice there. Cinder Thief. He became the new stream boss. I didn't realize the meter did reset when we got a new stream boss. Okay, so I could talk to The Miz, Finn Balor again, Kurt Angle. It's still more. Oh, I have a side match of Broken Mal already. I definitely got to do that one. It'll be wonderful. What's The Miz got to say?
I'm looking forward to facing you at Elimination Chamber because I never got a rematch for my Intercontinental title. I guess because you lost it so quickly.
Well, I never got a rematch either. I think you should stick to fighting for the Intercontinental title.
Why's that?
Because the only thing universal about you is you're universally disliked. Oh, wow. That's like a schoolyard kind of taunt. They couldn't come up with something better than that.
When I competed in the Elimination Chamber, it was one of the most brutal matches of my career. And you won't exactly have any allies out there.
It was kind of odd. I've noticed that any single time backstage in a locker room, talking with Finn Balor, they've always had him sitting in a chair. I don't know why. That's weird. I know. Triple H made sure of that. And I'm starting the match first with Braun.
Do you know what they say about long shots?
No, what do they say?
I've got no clue. I was hoping you knew. Hey, just give them bloody hell.
Yeah, so far all these dialogues have been pretty weak.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about Triple H's decision to have you and Braun Strowman enter the Elimination Chamber match first.
Kurt, I appreciate your help since I've been on Raw, but I don't want you to do anything. I need to figure this out myself.
I will say this. If you really are the new monster among men, you'll find a way to survive.
Alright, so let's have a bonus match with Broken Matt Hardy. Dialogue bugged. Hawkeyes, thank you for the work. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good. So I was wondering if it was going to be a delay, but it looks like it's just totally bugged there. So let's see if I can do a Broken Matt Hardy presentation. Brother Buzz, I saw what you did to the monster among men with that plate of steel. You must have been inspired by the vessel known as the Heart of Bret. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Bret Hart. It's too bad I never got a chance to wrestle him. But what if you could wrestle him in a different dimension? What do you mean? I will consult with the 7 deities and arrange for you to meet Heart of Bret one-on-one in another plane of existence. That's like the best I could probably do for Broken Matt Hardy. See, I'm a little concerned after what happened when I went on with you in a multiverse, but if you save face Bret Hart, give it a shot so I don't want to get stuck in the multiverse for a month again. Well, hell yeah, I'm on a match against Bret Hart. I thought it was going to be a bonus match with Bret. I'm a little concerned about what happened when I went with you to the multiverse, but if you say I can face Bret Hart, then I'm willing to give it a shot. Yes, delightful. Come with me, Brother Buzz.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
Well, since this is still like the WCW version of Bret Hart, shouldn't it be in a Nitro arena instead of a Attitude Era Raw? At least I'm pretty sure. I know the last couple games it's been WCW's version of Bret Hart. I know, it's WWE because it's got the music.
Oh yeah, the excellence of execution.
Making his way to the ring from Calgary.
I guess I never saw Bret's entrance in this game, because I know it was a 2K17 and 2K18. It was the WCW version of Bret Hart. They had his WCW theme song.
To call a match featuring the excellence of execution. How funny it is to hear you change your tune, Saxton. You've been complaining about the Hitman's attitude recently, and I think it's ridiculous.
So given the jacket, the old Raw's War Arena, I'm assuming this is supposed to be like 1997 Hart Foundation Bret Hart. I was wondering, yeah, if Matt Hardy would be with me. Together, me and Matt Hardy will delete Bret Hart. Considering a match like this would have never happened in history, we'll have to delete it from the audience's memories. So many times I can fit in delete during this match.
Success he has, he still gets nervous to compete in front of this many people. Coming from BCW, he should be used to big crowds. I heard that one event almost drew more fans than a JV girls volleyball playoff match.
I gotta say though, they did give some pretty good lines to Corey Graves in here though, but I'm still pretty sure I haven't heard him say "Shut up, Saxton" once while playing this game. I should have had him at least say it once in the game, just "Shut up, Saxton."
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is
on
its feet, and understandably so.
So a one-on-one match with the excellence of execution. This isn't part of the story, it's just bonus, so it doesn't matter who wins. So I don't have to win. Nice. I want to try to get Brett in the corner, but he keeps grabbing me first before I can Irish whip him.
Harsh impact.
Beautiful.
I could be wrong, but I think his tights should be like a darker pink, shouldn't it?
Oh, nasty impact.
FBS Fro Legacy. If I'm getting that right, I hope I am. Thank you for the work. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's wait for him to get a little closer. Then we'll try the springboard attack. Ha! Still caught you, Brett. When he started running, I was going to do the running dive, and he was running up. I thought I was going to miss him.
Bret Hart didn't graduate from his legendary father's famous dungeon in Calgary. The Hitman grew up in it and learned the most painful strikes, holds, and grapples.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Let's Irish whip to the ropes. Oh, didn't catch it with the grapple move there.
Right down on the knee. You gotta believe this one's over. Oh my!
It's a fairly decent back and forth action here with me and Brett. Oh, I thought I was too early on the counter, but I did get him.
And Bret Hart slips out of harm's way so quick.
That clothesline didn't look good.
Bret Hart knows what he's doing. But if it was me, I would not be taunting anybody right now.
I think things are about to get turned upside down. I think you
Let's
are.
yeah, use my springboard again.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh, continuing to punish them.
Damn you, Brett.
He's on the defensive now. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys. Boom!
Right, great job escaping.
See if I can get. He reversed it on me.
Ability to turn it on in a heartbeat.
What's gonna happen here?
I lost my signature.
Sunset flip. Powerbomb. That's it. He's calling for it.
Let's get a little bit of a taunt going on here.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
I've got Brett stunned.
And he's heading back in. Vicious strike. And the DDT.
A striking blow.
Oh boy, he is
Nice.
rolling.
Good kick to the head. Oh, good. I've got another signature built up already.
The Hitman looking a bit fatigued. And at this point, how much more does he have to give?
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match.
I've got Brett yellow, but he's also got me yellow.
A lesser man.
There's a signature.
Like him. Bret Hart's just getting overwhelmed.
Let's see if I can. Oh, he reversed the RKO. Damn you, Brett.
Till it's over.
Beautiful technique.
Can he do it here? Yeah, I don't believe it that he didn't win this match right there. Wow, what a display.
So now Brett's got a
and determination.
finisher. And he's going for it. Sharpshooter.
End this. A big sharpshooter.
Got all of that one, that's for sure. Bret Hart is rolling now.
Oh well. No shame in tapping out to Brett and the sharpshooter.
Bret Hart is your winner. His opponent was just excellently executed.
I gave it a good showing.
Gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact,
Corey Graves. At best, this match was average at best. Like the way he's just delivering that to like deliberately downplay it. I mean, yeah, certainly it wasn't the best match, but I think it was pretty decent.
I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.
Still got some little bonus XP there. Alright, so now we go back to the Elimination Chamber match. And Matt's over there just delete, delete, delete. Holy shit. Oh. Hello for the raid. Thank you. I forgot to switch my audio over to my speaker, so we did not, or at least I did not hear the alert. There we go. Thank you so much for the raid, and that calls for a party going on. Thank you so much. Well, we got Bev Stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Senso Nokage, thank you for stopping by. Aram98, thank you. The dam has been broken and the colony of beavers are now invading the stream. Prepare thy defenses. There's no need for defenses. You are quite welcome here. And thank you so much for the raid. Senso Nokage, Quack, thank you for the emotes and stopping by in the raid. Sabrina, thank you. Kane as well. Epic Beav has come. Yeah, this was an epic stream. Thank you. Epic raid. Thank you so much. Also, Call Up the Hearts. Thank you for showing the love there. Oh, that little mixture thing. I got to move that back behind. That shouldn't have been on top of the hearts, but thank you so much. Let's turn those off. Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it. Much better. I can hear the alerts now. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. And we are ready to go off to the Elimination Chamber match. I'm just trying to... should be able to hopefully finish this WWE 2K19 career mode here tonight. Thank you again so much for the raid. That's awesome. Excuse me, sir, but your voice is coming through faster than the picture. Is it still doing it? I guess the audio not synced up, or... Your cam and your mic aren't syncing well. That's kind of weird. Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it. I have to sleep, but I wanted to be sure awesome viewers, some other monstrosity personalities have a fantastic stream. Anyone coming from the dam, please behave. I need friends. You get yourself some sleep. I hope you sleep well. Thank you again so much for the raid. And in terms of the syncing, I'm not sure what the problem is. I can check.
We've all been waiting for. And there's 6 ways this thing can go, which makes confidently picking a winner heading in nearly impossible.
That set off webcam.
I can't believe this match. I can't believe the superstars involved. This is going to be incredible.
I will sleep too. Wish you a nice and lovely day. Well, thank you so much for stopping by for the raid. I appreciate that. The only thing I can do is maybe reset my delays real quick.
Take 6 of WWE's hungriest stars, add tons of unforgiving steel, and remove all the rules. That is why Elimination Chamber
650.
is so devastating.
And introducing the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200.
Okay, advanced audio properties, mic. Let's make it 0.
Here we go, guys. Elimination Chamber match coming up.
And in a match like this, it's not just about who's the most dominant.
Okay, so both I reset both the
So incredibly
syncs there and stuff. Thank you so much for the work, Sabrina. And powerful Bellabino. Sorry about that. Just popping in for work while I get some work done. Hope the stream is going well. Thank you so much for the work as well. I appreciate that, and I hope you're all having a good day. And let me know anybody that's still out there if the audio sync is still off.
Dozens of the toughest men
I've heard that happen before, but I don't know.
have braved this structure, and this combatant
I have to double check afterwards, see if it records like that, because I'm recording as I'm streaming. See if it records like that. Maybe it's in the actual broadcast part. I don't know, like on Twitch's end. But it's weird because both the mic and the webcam are synced up together, so they should be in unison. This is definitely going to be one of the toughest matches I've been in yet so far, though. Elimination Chamber match, and I'm starting off, so.
I'm always ready for the Elimination Chamber. I just hope these 6 superstars are ready because this will be about as brutal as it gets.
So this is what, the 3rd out of the 6 entrants? Kind of like that jacket for the Miz, though. That must have been like a one-time outfit, maybe like a WrestleMania or something, because I don't remember him wearing that. So I know we had Elias, we got Joe out there, yeah, Miz, so that's at least 3. I missed the Miz Taraj. Yeah. I don't know, I think Damien Sandow was better as a stunt double, though, than the Miz Taraj is just lackeys. They are still around as the B team, but yeah, Damien Sandow, though, that's definitely a talent that the WWE wasted. The stunt double was the funniest, yeah. Well, that's how you know, like, somebody can be really good. If they get saddled with something that should be like a dead-end gimmick, like having to dress up like the Miz, just be a stunt double. And he made it entertaining, and he got over, he's probably more over than the Miz himself when he was supposed to be the Miz's lackey. So that's how you know, like, Sandow was good. And, like, that guy was so over with the crowd. That's like one of the biggest dumbfounding things as to why the WWE let him go. I wish they would have booked the Miz Taraj stronger than they did. I like the gimmick of the stable. Yeah. Well, that's something, like, it was a little bit with Evolution, but mostly when Randy Orton formed his own group of Legacy, I noticed that the WWE tends to do that with these stables. You have, like, somebody, like, established like Randy Orton was, and you have the newer guys that were Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. They're supposed to get the rub from Randy, but they're just used as props to get him over when he didn't need that. And it was never returned. Like, Randy, in terms of the storyline, never did anything to help them. If they came out as a threesome, they'd always come out to Randy Orton's music, not Legacy, the group's music. That was just for Cody and Ted. And, like, there's been other factions that were like that too, where, like, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, when they were with Edge, I kind of felt it was the same thing. Like, when they came out as a group, they came out to Edge's theme song. They were always there to help Edge win, like, a WWE Tag Team title, but there was nothing ever reciprocal when it was just Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder on their own. There was no support from Edge, no nothing. Like, the way the WWE booked it, they never got any rub off of it aside from just like, hey, we hang around with Edge. But yeah, it's they're not letting anybody go now. Oh yeah, they're gonna do whatever they can to hold on to as many people as they can for as long as they can, because they don't want to risk losing anybody to AEW. I think losing Cody would be the most costly mistake Vince ever. Well, considering his involvement in AEW, that might have already been. I mean, right now, unless you can count All In as maybe like the first AEW show, which I think retroactively they're doing that. But AEW as a company hasn't done anything yet. But with like how good All In was. The fact that Double or Nothing has sold out in 4 minutes, the amount of money that the Khan family is throwing behind it, it's a lot more than like Dixie Carter's family did at TNA at any one given point. They're putting a lot of money behind AEW. As long as they handle everything right on the business sense and on the booking sense, they can be a real credible threat to the WWE, but they can also screw it up. They have Omega, yeah. I don't know, the only match I've seen of Kenny Omega's was at All In, so I'm not that familiar with Kenny Omega, but I mean, at least to me, like, when I saw him at All In, I'm just kind of like, you know, he's okay, but everybody's saying he's the best wrestler in the world. I'm like, I don't know about that, but maybe if I get to see more of Kenny Omega, I might change my mind. That's what I've heard, but I haven't seen any in New Japan, so if I had money, I'd probably sign up for New Japan World or whatever their streaming service is, but I don't have money for that, so
You just never know what's going to happen inside that demonic structure.
yeah, I'm not doubting that. I've definitely, based on everything I've heard, I wouldn't deny that he's probably one of the top talents out there right now, but there are people who have been calling him like the best wrestler in the world, and I'm like, I don't know, but I mean, that's always going to be kind of subjective. But I mean, even though he's, 50 now? You know, having Chris Jericho can still wrestle pretty good, and he definitely has one of the most creative minds out there. Like, he always wants to keep reinventing his character and everything and stuff. Oh, it's a good thing I started with a strike because I was supposed to eject him. Oh, wow, great. This match is starting off really great for me. AJ is possibly one of the best alive. Oh, I would not deny that. No, yeah. Because I've said, like, you hear stories, like stuff, Ryback has kind of said that Vince has told him, and, you know, Vince's history of how he's treated people from other companies. Wait, just because his pod got broken, Braun Strowman's in the match, I mean, Bray Wyatt's in the match already? That's a load of crap. Yeah, I first saw AJ Styles when he was in the Cruiserweight Tag Team division at WCW in the last year of the company. And I always thought he was a tremendous talent, and like all his time in TNA. I haven't really seen any of his New Japan work, but no, I was saying with AJ Styles that as a sign of how good he is, he had to overcome to be like now a two-time WWE champion, a long reigning champion that he is, that he almost broke CM Punk's title reign, that he had to overcome two false prejudices that Vince McMahon has, that he was a big name wrestler for not one but two other companies, an established talent that Vince didn't create himself, but then also AJ Styles is Southern, which, you know, Vince, it's been well documented that Vince kind of has a prejudice a little bit against Southern people. He doesn't like the South, really. So the fact that AJ Styles was able to overcome those two things and get Vince on his side, that shows how much of a great performer he is. I think he's the only person that's had the TNA, New Japan, and WWE titles. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely the only one. I know Brock Lesnar's had the IWGP title for New Japan, and he's also been WWE champion, but Brock was never in TNA, so he doesn't have that one. But also, AJ Styles on top of it was also Ring of Honor champion too. At least I'm pretty sure he was Ring of Honor champion. I know he spent time in Ring of Honor.
Challenger's hopes of becoming champion appear to be in serious jeopardy right now.
I love it. He's taking a beating, but refusing to stay.
He spent time in Ring of Honor after WCW folded, but before TNA started. Like the early days of TNA and stuff, he was still doing some, before Dixie Carter got involved, he was doing some wrestling in Ring of Honor still.
Making it look easy. Elias forced to play defense here. He's gonna have to find
I miss Bray. Yeah, I think he's possibly supposed to be coming back soon.
In a match like this, that may be what puts it over the top.
Based on like comments he's been making on Twitter, it's kind of been teased and believed that he possibly could be having a new gimmick. But I think even just recently on Twitter, he was kind of hinting again about like coming back soon. That Sister Abigail was a bust. Oh yeah. That's possibly one of the best things for Bray Wyatt's career. The fact that when he was supposed to have the match, he was supposed to have the match against Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor. But then when all those wrestlers got sick at the end of 2017, and Bray was one of them, so he couldn't do that match with Sister Abigail, because I just think it didn't go over well the way it did. And if he did the match just dressed up in drag, really, it would have, like you said, it would have been a big bust. I think the idea or the concept of by saying that, like, you know, his sister died, kind of like possessed him, it's kind of like controlling him almost thing or something like that. It's not necessarily a bad idea, but just by like representing it by having him wrestle in drag would have definitely been bad execution. So I think I heard a bell. Oh yeah, Elias is getting out. I was going to say somebody got pinned. Oh, I've got a finisher. I didn't even realize that. Let's... Oh, I was trying to hit it on. The Miz. Damn it, Strowman. Get off me. Are you in story mode? Yeah, I am. Nobody's going to break up this pinfall, are they?
Huge elimination right there. Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Wyatt has to look to end this match.
And it's over.
His aggression, just pure brutality. Shoulders down.
Like Braun just came out of nowhere.
This battle's not over yet. Yeah, it's going to take more than...
Well, I should just restart it now instead of waiting for it to actually finish. So now what? Now I gotta restart. Because I'm supposed to win the match, so...
This is not the kind of start Buzz wanted. And to make things worse, since Bray Wyatt's pod broke, he's now in the match. Are Braun Strowman...
Yeah, it's like just out of nowhere, Braun like grabbed me when I was trying to attack the Miz. I was getting distracted too, like a little bit. I started focusing a little too much on talking.
Suplex. Nice.
Damn you, Bray, but I'd rather fight Bray than Braun. I think Braun gets my body like red with damage in like 2 or 3 moves.
Get ready. Oh, what a slam.
Caught you, Bray.
Hooked him. DDT.
Gotta try to keep myself occupied with Bray so that Braun can't grab me. Yeah, like Braun's trying to get in there. He's trying to grab me, but I don't want to give him the opportunity. That's fine. You want to... No, not on me. I would say you want to attack Bray. That's fine, Braun. Just get off me. Yeah, like you two damage each other. I'm going to stay back and keep myself healthy. Oh, no. Bray had other thoughts on that. Damn you, Bray. There you go. Counter on you. We got Elias in the match.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, Bray moved out of the way. Got Elias before he got me.
Braun Strowman fans with some reason to worry about here. He comes into this championship match with a full tank of gas and ready for a fights.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
Ooh, what impact. Lights out.
So,
DDT connects.
if I can kind of focus on one person,
Nailed it.
get some good damage on him.
Drop kick. Oh, right back. He goes for the cover. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there. Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
So, oh, Joe. Oh, no. They were flashing back and forth. I just saw the light on Joe real quick. I was going to say, if I remember from last time, Miz had the next entry in order.
Right between the eyes. What a slam. Impactful. Will jar your spine. Ooh. The challenger's starting to
Got a signature. Damn you, Braun.
Wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
And I can't help but wonder if he's now regretting his decision to compete inside this.
Get off me, Braun. There you go.
Unforgiving
Do some
structure.
damage to you.
Ooh, kick.
Ha! I didn't mean to roll up Elias, but I'll take it. Can I get a pinfall? Oh, that would be nice if I got a pinfall on him.
Too soon. The ref sound. No good. Oh, and he reverses it.
Yeah, it's like if I any kind of step away, somebody always goes after me.
Bray Wyatt. This might be it. Oh, my. Beautiful technique. You gotta believe this one's over. Neck breaker.
All right, let's see if I can
What does Buzz have in store?
do this without a reversal. Yes,
Ooh, what impact.
Truly devastating, Cole.
maybe I got a chance to possibly get a pinfall on Bray Wyatt, get somebody out of this match. Two. Oh, nope, he's still in.
Of worlds doesn't stay down that easily. What a strike. Ooh, right to the
RKO. His head is orange. Come on, this time I can get a pinfall. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
nation, Byron. That was amazing.
All right, so Bray Wyatt's out of the match.
What could Braun Strowman do here to
I'm gonna focus on Elias.
This match is clearly taking its toll on the champ.
Looks to me like he's wishing he was back in his palm. At least in there, he was safe from the beating he's taking.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention.
So we got. Missed somebody at first. I was gonna say, wait, did we have another person eliminated? But yeah, so we got 5 people in the match right now.
Good grief. A running body press.
Maybe I should stay out here. You know, yeah. Again, let these 4 beat each other up.
Vicious. Elias definitely tiring out there. You have to wonder how much the challenger can sustain at this point.
The Elimination Chamber is not a match for the weak of heart, and I don't suspect that his shoulders are
Braun and Elias are orange.
That was all too easy for Elias.
might have slipped there, Cole.
I can't see it. Miz is yellow.
Choke bomb. Boom, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact. Wow, an A-list knee strike by the mid.
He's going for the pin. Braun Strowman with an easy kick out there. Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Who's got? Strowman's got a signature. That's it. Nobody else. Oh no, Miz has a finisher right now,
And here's a cover. And the champ
which hopefully I was gonna say I didn't want him to get the pinfall there. I'd rather him use that on.
not good for the back and body.
Oh, now he's coming after me. I would say I'd rather him use that on Braun Strowman because if he uses the finisher on me, then I'm probably gonna get pinned.
Beautiful
Good, good. Go back to Braun.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. And he doesn't stay down for long. Gonna
Yes,
take
yes.
more
Everybody,
than that.
please. Thank you. Ignore me.
Strowman here, completely establishing control, but he's got to capitalize now.
Damn you, Elias.
And he escapes the submission. And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Ooh, good, good. I reversed that on him. Good. Miz uses finisher. Thank you.
The challenger simply
Get Elias out of here.
shoulders are down.
2, 3.
What took him so long?
And then I can work on the Miz and hopefully get the Miz eliminated.
Got the shoulders down. Harsh impact. He's
So now I can do a signature,
tell you that. Gonna take a whole lot more.
which hopefully will be enough to get the Miz, and then we're down to 3 people.
It ain't over.
Come on, come on, come on. Get the Miz out of here. 1, 2. Oh, damn it, Miz is still in.
And right
Okay, let's try for an RKO.
A second time to destroy your face.
I've got it. Oh, I don't care if Braun gets the pin. Yeah, as long as Miz is out of here. We're down to 3 people now. Except no submission, no submission, no submission.
This one's over, Byron. This one is over.
Damn you, Samoa Joe.
Repeated kicks.
Oh, that sucks. I know this is going to be, like I said, the toughest match that I've been in, I think. Especially when everybody gets entered. Oh wait, I'm supposed to strike Braun.
No matter who's to blame, this is the most difficult situation that we've ever.
Just to get that objective out of the way. I wonder what happens if I do actually like wait for the countdown and let Bray Wyatt get in before doing that. It might just be an optional objective, you know, it may not be actually necessary, but good, yes, let these two fight. No, Bray. That's a bad Bray. You're supposed to fight each other. Leave me be. The hell was that, Bray? He just like leaped in the ring for no reason. Here, I'll sit here and I'll go. I was gonna try to do it at Samoa Joe, like taunt at him.
Oh man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Ooh, what an uppercut.
I don't know, there's kind of part of me that kind of misses the old Elimination Chamber. Like, it makes sense, I guess, that they did put the padding in here. But, I mean, that kind of was like the whole selling point about it being a punishing structure was by having the, you know, the hard steel. And the round shape was kind of, it was different, I guess. Instead of like more square shape, like the steel cage. But I understand, like, they had to do it for logistical reasons because they couldn't find arenas to hang the old Hell in a Cell from. Plus the fact that the Hell in a Cell was over 15 years old. Not Hell in a Cell, the Elimination Chamber was over 15 years old. Alright. So you want to do this, Elias?
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed. This is about to get bad.
You're going to walk with me, buddy. How do you like this, Elias, huh? You want to go walk with me now, huh? Come in here out of the pod and start attacking me. Let's see if I can hit you with a top rope maneuver without you countering it on me. I don't think you countered, but at the same time, I don't think it worked effectively. Holy shit, another raid from Lady Rebellion. Thank you. Thank you so much. 2 raids in 1 stream? That's awesome. Where was my... Get the hearts going again. Thank you. Thank you so much for all that love. And I still need to... I have to do that later. Move that to the back. Thank you for the raid. We're here from Tetris. Yeah, I know. I was, well, technically, I guess I'm part of the raid. I raided myself because I was still working on Lady Rebellion stream. So I'm part of the raid on myself as well. Maybe I should type it in as well. Like, Come on. Damn, this thing is slow. There we go. Since I'm part of the raid on myself. Oh, geez, I can't hear you. You serious? I was talking with people before, and I could see the audio meter going. Hopefully it's nothing I did. This freeze up on me. I saw it was buffering. Okay. Looking like it might be good. Oof, I don't know what's going on with my audio, but hi. Hey, can you still not hear me? And hello again. Thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting a second raid. I had one earlier from the Beef stream, so I was not expecting a second one, but thank you so much for stopping by. Wow, 40, I just noticed that, 40 viewers. I think that's a new record for my channel. That's awesome.
Oh my. Cover here.
Oh, yeah, let's see if Miz can get the pin. Oh no, damn you, Miz. I'm just really struggling to win this match. Too many people involved, a lot of chaos, so it makes it really hard to win.
Tear the features clean off your face. Fireman's carry.
That's not good.
Listen to this crowd. Count the next one in. Bray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a urinal. The Here's the pin title on the line.
So I got two people wanting to attack me at once.
Could take more than that. Beautiful technique.
Get out of here.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Can I see if I can take advantage of Strowman while he's weakened? Oh, you son of a bitch. I thought for a second I was going to get that, but he had to reverse it on me.
Survived an opening part of the match where he was all alone with Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. He's cheating, ref! He's cheating! Stop being such a tattletale, Cole.
Nope.
Too many other guys that would have
I'm not
been
going to
able
counter
kick
that.
Wow.
Gotta go do some stuff, but have a good rest of your stream. Not a problem. I hope you have a good day yourself. And again, thank you so much for that raid. That was awesome.
The challenger's taking on some offense.
See if I can Irish whip him into the pod. Yeah, see.
Hey, Cole, when was the
You know, it used to be the older games, you could actually, when you Irish whipped them, you could actually smash them through the pods.
along the way? Never. That's when. So go easy on him, would you?
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, you could likely go back
Who's
to this
the
moment
weakest?
as
It's
the
actually
turning
me.
point of the match.
I was looking for somebody to target.
Championship on the line. And there's the kick out by
Maybe I should
Samoa
stick with
Joe.
Strowman.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
And you can't. They don't have any kind of mechanics to grab him from outside the ring like that in a chamber match.
He knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy.
You know what? But I'm still gonna kind of hang back here as much as I can. You know, let these guys do their thing and damage each other, because I'm the most. Well, Braun Strowman's starting to get caught up now, but I'd say I was the most damaged in this match, so I can't get pinned again.
He's not in a good spot here, guys. He simply needs to find a way to
Should I go after Joe? I mean, Joe's just sitting there. I don't know.
delivered by Bray Wyatt. His shoulders are down.
Yeah, skip Braun out of there, please. He's the biggest, heaviest hitter. Oh, come on.
How'd he do that? Oh, and he connects. Submission time. He's losing his grip, Michael. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Yeah, get a submission on somebody.
He's looking at it. Oh, and he breaks free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael. He's got him covered. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down. Oh, man.
And Braun wants more of me. Golden Gene, I'm basically not lurking because I'm watching on my laptop and playing on my Switch. Not a problem. I still appreciate you being here.
This is not at all how the challenger drew this one up.
Looks to me like he's wishing absolutely spiked.
Damn you, Braun.
DDT. Will he be victorious? Hurricane Rana digging deep for a kick out. Dylan. Ooh, that
See if I can
be a game changer.
get a pin here. Come on. 1, 2. Oh, it'd be nice to just get a friggin' pin on Bray. Not Bray, Braun Strowman. For some reason, I keep wanting to call Braun Strowman Bray Wyatt.
That was impressive, Cole. That's not going to do it. Too early.
Somebody got pinned. Oh, Elias.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman. With a sister Abigail.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Oh, man, Joe doesn't even quickly into the cover with the title on the line. There's the elimination.
Wait, did Joe get eliminated? Yeah, there was a rim fight. So Joe's eliminated, so we're down to 3.
The Miz is showboating, but I'm not sure this occasion calls for it.
Get off me, Bray. We got 4 people.
The challenger's championship dreams are fading quickly.
Did I? No, didn't get the counter there. Come on. This isn't good.
It might just come down to which superstar is the next to make a mistake.
Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Can I get a top rope maneuver? No, let's not even try. Oh, almost going to get out of the ring. I knew Braun was going to come after me. This is not good.
Dangerous spot for him to be in. You gotta figure out
Nice, but I got a counter on him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. If I can do this without him reversing, please. No, you son of a bitch.
Oh, Strowman dodged that one.
Bray Priest, get him, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's how you establish dominance.
No, don't go for a pin on me. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a pin, but...
What a strike. Ooh, what impact.
Oh, you two fight each other. Leave me be. No, 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 not a submission.
He's definitely starting to
No,
lose it here.
I'm going to lose again.
That's a shock.
Damn it, the best I've been able to get is down to 3 people. You know, I'm going to let it go. Both these guys are beat pretty hard. It's not going to finish. Just to see what happens. Like, maybe I can still continue. It does say I must win by pinfall or submission, but...
And here's the monster among men. Corey, look at the...
I mean, yeah, this is going to be it right here, so we might as well just let it go. Oh, God, that's frustrating. Objective failed. Yeah, that's what I figured.
There'll be no surprises.
Oh yeah, that's a very impressive start to the match.
Thanks to Triple H, I think you have to give some credit to Buzz for antagonizing Triple H with that SWAT team stunt that he pulled on Raw.
No matter who's to blame,
Buzz is launched through the pod glass.
this is not the kind of start Buzz wanted. And to make things worse, since Bray Wyatt's pod
okay.
are Braun Strowman and Bray
That was... I had potential, though. Both the other two were weakened. Had they just laid off of me, gone to each other, then I could have potentially picked off, you know, whoever was a survivor out of Bray and Braun.
Challenger starting to falter. You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip so easily.
Braun's really the biggest threat. He is such a strong, heavy hitter. He does so much damage. Got to get him out of the ring.
Here it comes. Precarious position here. Nasty drop.
Forget you, Braun. Nice. Got to attack him without it being reversed. No, you stupid Bray. I was trying to do something to Braun before Bray could grab me, because I know he kept. You see him kept going in there trying to get me.
suplex. Oh no! Slam down
Damn it.
hard.
Yes, go after each other. God, leave me be for a second.
Fans with some reason to worry about here. He's still got. We're about to get another one. Precarious position here.
Ooh, just dropped.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
I wonder if I should,
Got him up.
if I get a signature, just not even worry about it and just like build up the 3 finishers.
This might be it. Oh my. Strong kick. My goodness.
This is probably not going to go well, but I'm going to give it a shot. Come on. Hey, I managed to hit it without it being reversed. Nice. Except they reversed me there.
Shoulder tackle.
So we're going to get Miz in next and Joe's last.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Damn you, Miz.
You're in some big trouble here. We may be looking at the beginning of the end here for the challenger. This is all but over.
I can't really tell what his game plan was heading into this match, but whatever it was, it definitely hasn't been working.
Yeah, how do you like that, Miz?
He's too quick for him there. Oh. And it's Elias floundering some. So much.
Gotta win this time. And Joe's gonna be coming in now, and he's second now.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Can I? Hey, I finally able to get somebody up, set up front of the top rope here. And Joe's gonna go right after me, isn't he? Yeah. No, I thought he was. 'Cause I'm like, the computer. It seems dead set. The computer likes always to have somebody, especially when I start getting the upper hand. You gotta have somebody focus on me.
Enjoy the free $1, dude. I just had a spare bit of money I had on my PayPal from a giveaway. I won XD Golden Jeans 37.
Huh. That's weird. I heard the chime. I didn't see the alert pop up, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was weird. Let's see if I can... That's weird that my Streamlabs doesn't want to replay it like it does. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much. I mean, that's weird. Like, visually, the alert didn't pop up, which is kind of odd, but I heard the alert and I heard the message and stuff. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Huh. Yeah, it's weird. I got to look into that, so... I wonder if it was just maybe like a one-time glitch thing, but yeah, again, awesome. That's amazing. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it so much.
Bray Wyatt reverses it. Nice. Elias got out of there in the nick of time. We know what's coming. Cutter never ceases to amaze.
I shouldn't have done that too early, but let's see. No problem. I'm going to go watch something else for a little bit. See you in a bit. Not a problem. Have yourself a good day. And again, thank you so much for that. But damn, the Miz is still in. And I just kind of wasted a finisher, I guess. And I should have saved it.
Oh, no, don't do this. He got right to drive his opponent down with a urinari. There's the cover. Can he do it? There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Oh, somebody got eliminated. Elias. Elias always seems to be the first one He's the third one in the match, but yeah, he always seems to be the first one to get eliminated.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. And Joe getting that shoulder up. Oh man, I don't know who to root for.
Let's see if I can maybe get a pin on Bray. Oh no, I didn't get the circle right. Let's see if I can still pin him. Let's try. 1. Oh, not even a 2 count. Yeah, Bray's come. Oh, Braun, I thought he was gonna come after me. Son of a bitch, Sister Abigail.
Here's his moment, Michael. He's got the shoulders down. This might be it. Oh my.
Oh, that was close. I almost got that kick out.
There'll be no surprises as to who are the first 2 entrants in the Elimination Chamber. Thanks to Triple H, it'll be Buzz and Braun Strowman.
Thanks to Triple H, I think you have to give some credit to Buzz for antagonizing Triple H with that SWAT team stunt that he pulled.
Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I don't know. This might be like what kind of halts this progression and a dead stop is this match.
Well, let's not forget the Universal title is on the line, and every one of these superstars wants it. So even though they may team up against Buzz at times, ultimately, it's every man for himself.
I really wish I could have a weapon. That would definitely help, I think.
Beautiful technique. You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, what a slam that hurt. Oh. This might be. Get ready.
I think yes, I got the counter.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana.
Oh, objective failed. Damn, I forgot about the strike. So I guess you literally have to do the strike before Elias happens. Goes out. All right. So let's get the strike. I forgot about that.
This is not the kind of
Bray, I mean. Oh wait, yeah. Bray is the first one to come out of the pods, not Elias. But it is still kind of weird that Elias seems to be always the first one to get eliminated.
Ooh, what impact.
Let's see if I can stay back again.
Ooh-wee. Bang! Shoulder right to the midsection.
The least amount of damage I take, the better. Caught you, Bray.
Oh, nasty impact.
No, didn't get it there.
Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it.
I can't see. The way the color was, the blue wasn't showing up there. Ty Lambo, 236. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for the follow.
Weapon. Braun Strowman faltering some, but not for a second do I expect him to back. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh.
He's gonna do it.
Abdominal stretch. I didn't even know I had that as one of my movesets. In my moveset.
He forces his way free. Man, he just has so much resolve. Harsh impact. What a punch. Big elbow.
So.
Nailed it. Next entrance getting ready to come out.
Not good. I was hoping they'd leave me be. Storm is Zed. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. I need. What the hell? I'm like vibrating like I'm a speedster. For 3 Master? Fire Master, I assume that's supposed to be. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you're both having a good day.
It can't get any worse than that from here on out. Sure it can.
Tina, thank you for the work. I appreciate that. And hope you're having a good day too. Damn, I'm like stuck here just vibrating. And here I was doing okay. And now I'm like a orange in my body.
Elias getting put in check here. I don't think he expected to be in this. Oh, what impact! What a stomp! Braun Strowman going for the cover. And he doesn't stay down for long. Nice kick out.
Oh, I hope I can get it this time, but it's already not looking good. We got the Miz in.
This might be it. Oh, my. Knocked off his feet. Now that's a takedown. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on.
My favorite streamer. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Oh, Braun.
No, 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 no. Come on.
Is it enough, though? Oh, right in the face. Destroyed.
At least nobody's on me at the moment. That's a good thing, but come on.
Who is it?
Who is it? There's only one person left.
Good spot here, guys.
I've said it before. Like, even in the video game, Michael Cole's commentating is embarrassing.
Braun Strowman is getting ready here.
Oh, I thought Joe was going to go right for me. I see, there you go. You can't actually put somebody through the chamber because Braun just did that, actually.
This could do it.
But let's stay back. Again, let all these guys fight because I've got to survive.
No, he kicks out. Nicely done. Oh, there's still a chance that we'll hear more from Elias. Is it really that bad? Ray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a
That was my fault. Again, I decided, I'm like, oh, I'm going to try to get into some of the action. I still should have kept my distance.
There is no coming back from that one. The Miz got the work. This may very well be it. Digging deep for a kick out. Still too
As they said, kick out. I was going to say, did somebody get eliminated? So I'm the most damaged. The next most damage is the Miz.
The challenger's taking on some offense. But he certainly comes
Braun
into this
Strowman's coming after me.
wow, he got out of it. Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
I didn't get the counter there.
No, there's the reversal.
Come on. I know I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Let's try it. You are very good. Thank you again so much. I appreciate that. Ooh, this could be it. This could be it. Can I get Braun out of the match? 1, 2. No. Maybe after this. I gotta... If we can eliminate Braun, that's going to be a huge thing in this match. 1, 2. Oh, still another kick out. Damn. I wonder if he's supposed to be one of the finalists, so he's going to automatically kick out.
DDT. Never a great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Here's the pin, title on the line. 2. Here he goes.
So, Bray's eliminated. 1, 2. Yeah, another kick out. I knew the Miz was going to go for me. Oh, skull crushing finale. Damn it. No, 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 no. Oh, keep the referee distracted. Yes.
I'm no doctor, but I would think being able to breathe is... There's the
took him so long?
Oh, I was hoping that Joe's submission would have been enough to keep him distracted. Give me time to get out of that pin attempt. Oh. Damn it. I've got to be able to win this. You are very nice to me. I try to be a nice person, so it's just like it's who I want to be, so. But like I said, I really appreciate it. If you say I'm your favorite streamer, that nobody said that before, so I really appreciate that. Alright, yes. You two fight each other. No, Bray. You fight Strowman. You leave me alone.
Good night. Oh, continuing to punish them.
Let's see if I can get in the ring. Yes. You two hurt each other, and you don't hurt me. And I kind of got bugged. I was still stuck in the ropes there. Let's stay on this side. Away from them. So I don't take damage, but they do. Because I can't keep just redoing this match. I gotta win this.
He's not in a good spot here, guys. He simply needs to find a way to regroup. You gotta believe this one's over. He goes for the cover.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a pinfall there. I knew that.
Yeah, good luck keeping those massive shoulders on the mat. Clothesline.
We got Elias will be coming in next, is right over here. So maybe I should
Hey Cole, when was the last time you saw somebody win
get on another side of the ring, farther away from Elias.
bumps and bruises along the way?
Do you greet me?
That's when.
I'm pretty sure I did. I said, Firemaster. I said, how are you doing? I am saying that right. It is Firemaster.
Beautiful technique. Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. Hooked up and backdrop suplex.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Damn it, Bray. That's it. That's all you had to do is just kind of go in and just throw me in the ring. He didn't get me, Elias.
Targeting the stomach. What a strike.
All right.
Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered.
So if I can try to keep my focus on Elias.
Suplex. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. He's gonna have to
I'd rather have Elias than Braun or Bray.
What a stomp. Good grief. Ooh, that might have just broken something. Tackles. Ruthless.
Somebody's going to come after me, aren't they? No, not yet, at least. So we know the Miz is next.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed. This is about to get bad. Oh, right to the back. This might be it. Oh, my. Gonna be woozy after that impact.
Try to get back out of the ring again.
Harsh impact.
So Bray has a yellow body. I have a yellow body. Elias still has no damage yet.
He's too quick for him there.
Braun looks like he doesn't have anything yet either.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
And Miz is coming after me. Oh, and Elias too. See, that's the thing too. I mean, you gotta have two people coming after me at once. What wrestler are you? I am wrestling as myself. And Nolan, thank you so much for the lurk. You have to create a character with the career mode, so I created one based on myself. Get off me, guys.
He's got him covered. And there's the kick out. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Oh, now you gotta have three getting on me? Come on. The last thing I need, yeah, is Braun Strowman focused on me because he just does so much damage. Like that. I'm just red all of a sudden.
Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment. Shoulders down, is it enough? It's going to take more than
Oh, got the kick out. That's good. Good.
Not yet.
Oh, I was hoping I kind of got a counter there. Yeah, Joe, thank you, Joe. Buy me some time. Thank you, Joe. Oh, now the Miz is coming in over here, isn't he?
The Miz looking a little stunned here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
Joe's going to come after me. No, I thought Joe was going to come after me.
In a match like Sister Abigail, delivered by Bray Wyatt. And it's the
Sister Abigail, come on, pin Braun, please. 2.
And the champ kicks.
Oh, yeah, I think Braun is supposed to be
He got himself into this mess.
somebody who finishes this. I can't get Elias from here, can I?
In my opinion, Bray Wyatt has got
No, I can't. Not traditionally, at least.
He's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
I love it. He's taking a beating, but refusing to stay down. Sometimes when you're in a match like an Elimination Chamber, that little extra adrenaline keeps you going.
This is where we find
Wait, where's Braun going?
and at this point, it could
Oh shit, Braun's got a
either one of these guys.
finisher. Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? I can check it out, but I can't make any guarantees.
Surprised if he had nothing left at this point. That's over at this point. Monsters don't impart much fear when they're in this position.
Did I? No finisher in. No.
Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it.
I'm not gonna get this. No.
Definitely in a tough spot now. The champ.
I Dreamless. I think that was. Thank you so much. You were follower number 270.
There is absolutely no quit in him. A striking blow. He's got the shoulders down.
Let's see. Yeah, I Dreamless. Or
That was amazing.
is that exclamation mark? I'm pretty sure that's I.
Nasty. Oh, nasty.
Oh, you're from Italy? That's cool. My aunt's actually married to a guy from Italy. How is it over there? All right.
Yep. Through the pod glass. This is not the kind of start Buzz wanted. And to make things worse, since Bray Wyatt's
I should
pod broke,
probably
he's back in the
actually
match. Are Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt going to work together to
take a
on Buzz?
break now. But I'll go through this one more time. If I don't get it this round, then definitely take like just a quick bathroom break for a couple minutes and then come back.
Unreal strength.
Strowman, come on. No. Both you guys, leave me be. Attack each other. Yes, like that. Yes. Let's come over here. Just leave me be. Attack each other. Is this career mode? Yes, it is. I'm kind of coming up near the end, so I'm hoping to finish it off. My YouTube channel is called Firemaster. Okay.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
Hey, Cole, when was the last
I can
time you saw
try to give it a
someone
little
win
peek
an Elimination
later
Chamber
here
match
when I get done.
Next entrance getting ready to come out. Knee drop. That was nasty. So precise. Boom, what impact. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Yeah. Leave me be. Go after each other.
What a stomp. Good grief.
See if I can focus on Elias. That's not off to a good start with Elias.
What a slam. Landed him.
Thank you. Cinder Thief, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Come on. But I can do this. You going for a pin already, Elias? Seriously? Golden Jeans 37. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. I still haven't been able to get past this match yet. Sweet. I miss playing the GM mode on SmackDown vs. Raw. I did it on 2006 for a little bit, the GM mode. I'd always end up booking too many stipulation matches and stuff, and I'd waste all my money. I know that, yeah, like GM mode has been something that some people have been asked to have implemented back, where I've seen other people counter that, you know, it's almost pretty much like what Universe mode is. But I've never actually done Universe mode.
Shoulders on the mat. And Elias avoids the early pin. Way too early. Ooh, what impact.
So right now, Bray Wyatt is the most damaged. Braun and me both have yellow bodies.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor.
I think I should get up here.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt. Oh, right to the gut. Oh.
And entrant number 6, Samoa Joe, is about to enter. I haven't played WWE games since 2K took it over. To me, it went downhill just for a little bit. Yeah, I'm not messing with you, Braun. They kind of... They wanted to try to add more simulation element to it. And I felt like a lot of it, like I felt they were just getting really lazy, like Ukes, who were the main developers. I just feel they were kind of getting lazy, doing copying and pasting. And they were like adding some stuff from 2K15 to 2K18. But to me, this was the first game where they really feel like they started actually making some good improvements. And so yeah, this game really kind of took a step up, 2K19, and made a lot of improvements that they probably should have maybe tried to implement earlier if they could have. So hopefully next year can be a lot better. So I'm abusing the AI. Are you saying about me abusing the AI, or I'm just trying to be more? Oh, no problem. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just trying to survive, because I've already gone through this numerous times, just trying to survive this match. It's, especially with Braun Strowman, it's just like a couple moves you can get there. So with Firemaster, you said game is Fortnite. Are you saying that you play a lot of Fortnite, or? But yeah, that's 2K for you. They do a lot of copying and pasting with the NBA 2K series. Well, 2K does very little itself. They're just the publisher. I doubt it, but let's see if I can get the pin. Holy crap, I got Braun out. I have a chance this time. It's Ukes, because they have a contract with the WWE, so 2K was stuck with that. And Ukes, who were still developing the game during the 2K series, the THQ era, they're still involved with the game. They do most of it. No, Elias. I think 2K is more involved with the creation aspect. I'm glad they're improving the WB games. It still, to me, seems like it needs a lot of work, but this definitely feels like it's been a step up compared to like 2K15 to 2K18. Can I add you if you play PlayStation? Yeah, sure. I don't end up usually doing too many multiplayer games, but let's see if I can put it in chat here. PlayStation ID is that. All right. Nope. Reverse that. No, reversals. I finally got some momentum, and I've got a chance. I've got to do this. We're down to 4 people. I have a finishing move, and Braun Strowman is eliminated. I can wait for it to come out, WWE 2K20. Yeah, I assume that'll be October since that's the way it's gone. And I'm assuming that's Hunter Plays Fort. I'm assuming that's you. But I've got to be careful because I could still end up losing this now. I'm red. Yes. I can't attack him like this. Can I? Oh, you can. Okay. I doubt it. Let's see if I get a pin. 1, 2. Please don't reverse this. Please don't reverse this. Thank you. Okay, I've got him bleeding. Come on, pinfall, please. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And now I have 2 finishing moves. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, I saw one pop up there, so I'll get it when I'm done streaming here and stuff. 2, 3, Bray Wyatt. All right, so Joe, it's just you and me. I can do this time. As long as you don't reverse these on me. Come on, come on, come on. That's 1. Let's see if I can get it right here before I even try with the second one. The second one can be a backup 2. Oh, I thought I had it. That was so close. All right, RKO number 2. Come on. Stay down, Joe. 1, 2. Oh, damn you, Joe. He's going to reverse this, isn't he? Oh, no, I thought he was going to reverse the move on me. No. I can still lose this. Joe does. Oh, damn it. Joe has a finisher. And he did it. No. I don't believe it. No. He's going to submit me. Oh, so close. I got to the last person. I gave Joe 2 RKOs. Oh, man. I thought I had it that time. It will be an exceptional game. I can only hope so. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break for a couple minutes. And I'll be right back. And then hopefully we can go in and knock this out. I made it to like just me and one other person this time, so hopefully, this is going to be the time I'll get it. But yeah, I'll be back in about 5-ish minutes, and I will see you. Alright, everything was lagging there for a little bit. That heart thing should not have come up. I am back. Hopefully. Sometimes, when you get stuck, I found like just taking a little breather, come back and stuff could be really good to refresh and stuff. So, Hunter plays Fort. Not really an online player for this. I don't think I've actually played any of the WWE games online and stuff, but I was trying to like knock this career mode out, and then I probably was going to move on from this game, so. But we're already over here.
There'll be no surprise.
Plus, the way this has been going, I think I might be stuck here for a little while, but hopefully not.
He's now in the match. Are Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt going to work together to take on Buzz? Super kick. Good night.
No. I don't want to be on the top rope because he can knock me off. Leave me be, Bray. Go after Braun.
Hooked up. Oh, a shin breaker. Try walking after that one. Harsh impact.
Just kind of bide my time so I don't get eliminated early.
Who's coming out next? Who is it?
Oh, I still can't believe that last run though. Like, I eliminated Braun Strowman. I got down to just one person, and I gave Joe 2 RKOs, and then I had to lose it. That was like the most frustrating defeat after doing this Elimination Chamber match.
Clothesline! Right in the back of the neck.
Alright, so this is good though. I think Braun's going to come after me. Oh, good. Nope. I don't think so. I'm not playing this. Thank you for the lurk, iDreamless. I'd rather have Elias out of these 4 people.
But we all know his pain tolerance is off the charts. And in a match like this, that may be what puts him over the top.
And of course, Braun's got to focus on me, doesn't he?
He's left wide open here. I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed. This is about to get bad. Boom, what impact. The shoulders are down. Quick kick.
All right.
The eater of worlds doesn't stay down that easily.
I don't know for how long, but hopefully. Yeah, I was going to say just keep attacking Braun and hopefully not take any damage.
Oh, gutbuster. Evisceration. What a stop. Good grief.
We got Miz in here now.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
See if we can.
Big time slam.
You guys go play with each other. Leave me be.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here.
Yes. Excellent.
And I can't. He goes for the cover.
And Joe's going to be coming in, so let's.
Still in it.
No, no Miz. Somehow that worked out. I didn't mean it to happen like this, but it worked out in my favor.
You gotta believe this one's
Let's keep working on the Miz.
bang.
We got Joe coming in now.
A bad place to be for the challenger. He doesn't want to let this match get out of control.
Bray and Elias both have yellow bodies. Thankfully, so far, usually by this time of the match, I have damage. So far, I haven't. Damn, Bray is orange already.
Start to turn this thing around. You can bet he'll take a hit in next week's WWE.com power rankings.
I'm gonna destroy your face.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Nope. That's a bad miss.
Elbow finds its mark. Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
Talk about taking care of business.
Nope, nope.
Escapes trouble there. Here he goes. Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fun. Oh, and he breaks free. But the damage might
Yeah, I was going to say, Braun's definitely not getting pinned there.
to keep him down. Just power out. Inverted suplex. That hurt.
I'm not going to go for a signature. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, nope.
Beautiful technique. Not today.
Let's I'm going to save the finishers.
The Challengers Championship dreams are fading quickly.
Oh, Miz is reversing that.
Oh my gosh, from what heights? Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael. He's certainly not.
Didn't put me through the pod, but he put me in one, and Bray Wyatt's eliminated. All right, so we got Bray's gone.
Effectively using the knee. Nice, Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
We're down to 5. Everybody's yellow but the Miz.
Ooh, what impact. Elias
The Miz made a big mistake by doing that one.
This is not at all how the Challengers
Elias is orange. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try the signature. No? Why can't I hit it? He reversed, didn't he? Yeah, he reversed that.
Oh, the reversal by the Miz.
Elias needs a real push. That's Ika Rouse. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
He might have it.
I don't know, he's kind of like he's getting a good push in terms of being featured prominently on Raw, but yes, it's not like a main event push, yeah. But he's not somebody like Zack Ryder who almost went all of 2018 without even getting on one of the main TV shows. But yeah, I mean he's pretty decent. I think he's still young though too, so he's got time. If he sticks with the WWE, there's probably going to be a time where he's gonna not necessarily. I don't know if he'll get like a world title, but it'd probably definitely be like one of the top tier guys at some point. So Joe's eliminated. That's good. Elias is gone, so we're down to 3 people. Unfortunately, one of them is still Braun Strowman. Let's keep our distance from Braun. Braun doesn't want to abide by that. He needs to establish a ring presence before main event status, but like an Intercontinental or US title run would be good. Zack Ryder is the most underrated guy right now. I love Zack Ryder. Oh, definitely. Well, he's still like Vince would probably always deny it, but he was one of the people that was kind of saddled with a gimmick that wasn't necessarily supposed to go anywhere. But he got himself over when he wasn't getting on TV. He got himself over with his Z True Long Island Stories or whatever it was that he did on YouTube. And that kind of ended up hurting him. And I think he's still feeling the effects of that today. Because Vince, I don't know. No, I think it was he was being misused long before the hype rose. But it was just getting over on his own on the YouTube channel. That's something that could always work against you with Vince McMahon. If you get over when you're not supposed to get over, then that works against you. Because that's something that's even been documented. Triple H tells people in developmental that your job in the WWE is not to get yourself over, but just do what the company asks you to do. Which I agree with. Like when what's his name, Jim Cornette heard that, he's like what the hell kind of thing is that? Because that's in the wrestling business. You as a wrestler, traditionally your job was to get over, because nobody was gonna that was up to you, kind of thing or whatever. So, but it's, yeah, like the company, they don't want, the WWE doesn't want that mentality that you're like, I'm going to make myself look good. They want you just to do what they want. They want it that if you're going to be a star, it's because they want you to be one. There are exceptions, though, like somebody like Becky Lynch. Like, all that stuff wasn't planned, but thankfully they do seem to be rolling with it with Becky Lynch instead of trying to bury her like they did Zack Ryder. But I think she definitely has a lot more momentum than Ryder did, so. Even when John L. was in charge, he thought the same thing. People seemed to be more free for the short time period he was there than in early 2010. I'm like one of the few, I actually kind of like John Laurinaitis in charge because I thought that he was very good at being the wrong guy to be in charge. Like, that's the thing. People are always like, oh, he should never be in charge. He sucks, all that thing. But it's, to me, it was just that. He was very good at being the guy that sucked at being in charge. He played that. Maybe it was just natural, too. Maybe he really was that bad. But to me, he just fit that role so well. Nope. Oh, I just didn't know where that was going to pop up. Oh, that's irritating.
There'll be no surprises as
I don't know. I was hoping to finish this off today. I don't know if it keeps if I keep not getting this, I may have to call it for the night. Man, I probably could have been maybe done with this story mode if I just wasn't stuck on this match. It's just the chaos of the 6 people because the computer AI, they don't stay focused on one person or anything. They always kind of shift, and you can get multiple people on you, and it always, like, the way the AI goes, it always kind of shifts who may focus on you, who doesn't, and it just can really throw a wrinkle into things, so it just creates so much chaos. Like right there, like Braun was setting Bray Wyatt up for a move, and then all of a sudden he just got to be like, nope, I'm going to go after the other guy.
Big punch finds its mark.
Leave me be, guys. Go after each other. Come on. Seriously, I'm just going to keep going in between the ropes. Until you guys attack each other. The whole Becky Lynch situation is a little aggravating as well. Oh, are you talking about her being removed? Well, if you look at it, like, back last year at WrestleMania, whether or not it was going to be the main event or not, there was talk right from the start about Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey. That was always the WWE's plan since last year. It's not so much more that Becky is being removed from the match. She'll get put back in, definitely, by the time WrestleMania comes around. It's more like, or it's not like Charlotte's being inserted in too. It's actually Becky, because of the momentum she picked up. She's being inserted, and the whole idea, the whole thing they're doing about removing her now, they're trying to recreate what they had with Bryan Danielson back in 2014, because they know how much the crowd is behind her, and by having authority figure go against her, removing her from the match, which is not what the fans want, they're trying to elicit more of a fan response for her. Like when she gets put back in the match, she's going to have, at least she should, that's the idea, the plan, is a bigger pop than just being in the match normally. But quite frankly, given the change in momentum, though, my personal preference, I still think it should have been a one-on-one match, Charlotte should have been removed from the plan, and it should have just been one-on-one Becky versus Ronda. But I think also the idea is too, the WWE, they don't want Becky to lose to screw up her momentum. They seem to be intent on kissing Ronda Rousey's ass and handing her everything. I don't even know if it's in her contract, but I know also Ronda really doesn't seem to want to lose, probably because of, you know, the way she reacted losing and stuff in the UFC. So I think Charlotte's going to be, whoever it is, whether it's Becky or Ronda, I think Charlotte's going to be the one to take the pinfall, or the submission, either one, because Becky's somebody that, Ronda's, damn, screwing up the name. Charlotte's somebody that can take the pinfall or submission, and it's not going to hurt her in the long run. But it won't kill Becky's momentum, and it won't give a loss to Ronda. I get they want Charlotte versus Rousey, but having Lynch win the Rumble, then get pulled and just put back is dumb. Yeah, I mean, that's something people have said. It's like their intention is to try to build up more support for her, and it possibly will. But yeah, it's just the execution of it hasn't been necessarily the best. Well, there was rumors about Ronda leaving after WrestleMania this year, but then some other reports are saying that she's got a contract to 2021. But I know it's been documented that she wasn't going to necessarily be in the WWE for the long run, that she wants to, you know, take time to start a family with her husband. So as to when as to when Ronda's going, it's kind of unclear, but if she's leaving after this year, then like after WrestleMania, then you might not have any more opportunities, but I don't know, but it goes with Vince McMahon. Like I said somewhere before that CM Punk said it right about Vince McMahon, that he's an old man stuck in his way, and traditionally he's always been very stubborn. So when he usually gets something in his head, it's almost very hard to get that out of Vince's head.
And no luck against Joe there. The challenger not in a great place. You could bet this is not.
I mean, look at like Roman Reigns for what's it been, 5 years trying to get the crowd behind Roman Reigns, and everything they've been doing, none of it's been working. You know, you still get tons of boos for Roman. The only time finally, like, it seemed like the crowd was 100% behind Roman was, you know, unfortunately when he had to do when he did a leukemia announcement, that a real life medical issue ended up getting him more over with the crowd than anything Vince has been trying. But that's like Vince's stubbornness, is that, you know, he instead of like, well, this isn't working, let's try something new. It's more, we'll try to find a new way to cram the same thing down people's throat, and they'll finally accept it. In a crappy sort of way, the cancer coming back is going to push him so far. It depends. Like, definitely when Roman, if he comes back too, I mean, he says that he will come back, but depending on how this goes, leukemia is not anything that's a joke. I mean, there is always the possibility he may not be able to come back, but if he does make a comeback, when he does actually make the return, if he comes back as like a triumphant hero against leukemia, yeah, he's going to have the crowd behind him, and it's going to go really well for him. I think he can get Bray Wyatt out of the match. But if the WWE keeps kind of making him the way he was, it's possible that that whole positive buzz from leukemia could eventually wear off. But at the same time, you know, with AEW coming out, the WWE is already reacting to it. If they prove to be a viable threat to the WWE, then that's going to have to change a lot of the way Vince does things.
teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here.
But as I said, history has shown that Vince is very slow to change and adapt.
Will he be victorious?
1, 2, come on, I can get Elias out of here. No, 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 no. You were not supposed to do that, Elias.
The Destroyer still has destruction to dish out. That is a frightening thought.
Let's see if I can get a pinfall here. Come on. 1, 2. Oh, come on. Still no pinfall. Let's see if Joe can get Braun out. That would be nice.
Refuses to quit. Only a monster would kick out there.
No, 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 not good, not good.
Absolutely exhausted in there. Things are looking dire for Bugs. Oh my, all but over. He's in tough shape, guys, and there's absolutely no error now.
I could very easily lose this. Does Joe doesn't have a signature or a finisher.
We've seen this before. Ooh, what impact. Is he done? Beautiful technique. Going for it, elbow drop. Piercing. Wow, I'm just
Good, good, get out of the submission hold. Oh, I don't want to lose this.
shoulders down. Championship on the line. 2, and the champ kicks out. How'd he do
I
that?
could very easily lose it. Oh, I'm gonna risk it, go for a signature, but please don't reverse it, Joe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I get a pinfall? Please, please, pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, no, 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 no.
But I don't know how much he's fighting back here.
Oh, damn you, Joe.
Bye-bye, Elias.
So Elias is out. Good, good. Use your finisher on Braun Strowman, please, Joe. Oh, he's got a signature. Not a finisher, but yeah, use it.
And if he hits this one's over. Oh, what a slam!
Good, good, good. Hit him with your finisher. Oh, no, he's going to pin him, isn't he?
With the title on the line. There's the elimination, Byron.
Me and Joe has a finisher. Damn it.
Super kick! Big time takedown right there. This might just be it for him, Michael.
Last two people were both injured about the same amount, but Joe has a finisher. Oh, please, though, let me win this. No, 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 no. It's going to lead to his finisher, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Son of a bitch.
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron. Oh man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now. This is exact. Can you believe it?
Who do you think is going to become the first women's tag champs?
This one's over.
Oh, that's a tough call. Right now, especially with Sasha Banks being hurt, it seems like they have like a good underdog story. But it's possible like Vince could have the mentality about like, you know, the money being in the chase for them. So like have them maybe come up in the finals but still lose and lead to like a tag team match at WrestleMania. I'd like to personally though, out of all the choices, I would like to see Bayley and Sasha get it. But I'm probably thinking the Iconics though. But at the same time, I've also heard that Vince is really big on Mandy Rose. So Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville could get it, but I mean, my personal choice, like I want Sasha and Bayley to get it first, if not them, the Iconics, because at least to me, they're the only two that are actually more of like a legitimate tag team and not just kind of like people put together, even if they're friends in real life. Carmella and Naomi, that just really seems like a random pairing just to fill out the match, so I don't see them winning. I don't know, I'd still like to see them get it, but like a lot of people I've seen have the opinion that they feel that like I said, that the sometimes, like, you know, especially with the baby faces, the money is in the chase. If like you let Sasha and Bayley, especially with Sasha being hurt, if Bayley's got to do most of it by herself for the team, and manage to make it all the way to the end of the Elimination Chamber, but then come up short, especially when they're starting it. And then fans are like, oh man, they're so close, they got it, and like build up that anticipation, more money for them to have a rematch down the road. But I don't know, I'm a big fan of both Sasha and Bayley, so that's why there'd be my personal pick as to who I'd like to see as a fan.
He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly. Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight.
Nia and Tamina have the best chance, probably. They're pretty popular for the wrong reasons.
We'll see. You never want to count a competitor.
Yeah, like
Things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
I'm afraid they possibly could go that route. Like, quite frankly, I was going to say, I don't have anything against Tamina, but, like, really, she hasn't really done anything significantly her whole run in the WWE. She started just, like, being, kind of associated with the Usos, and then she kind of had, I think, a little bit of an injury. She came back. She was part of Team Bad when they started the whole Women's Revolution thing. And then I think she got another injury. She was gone, and now she's back with Nia Jax, as Ronda Rousey called her, the monolithic mute. But yeah, she really hasn't really done anything significant during her whole run, so like anything good or bad. But Nia definitely, she's been kind of having a history lately of injuring people, so. I even forget Tamina was around for the longest time. Oh yeah, she's been around since like at least in the main roster since 2010 or 11, whenever it was that the Usos debuted. When the Usos originally debuted, she was like their manager valet.
You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip so easily.
But we all know his pain tolerance. The monster among men.
Thank you, Bray.
Picks his opponent up. Oh my gosh, from what heights? Can he finish?
I doubt it, but let's see if I can get a pinfall here. Come on.
Going for the cover. Oh no, Braun Strowman still dazed. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there. Wow. Now the old vicious. Miz is in trouble. Gets a drive his opponent down with a urinal.
I hope I can get a counter there, but. Bought me a little bit of time there too with the referee not being in position, which was good.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, there's still a chance that we'll hear more from the Lions.
Is it really that bad? Look at this.
I think I reversed it. I think Bray went for a finisher, and I think I reversed it on him.
Sharp knee.
But like with the Iconics as well, I kind of like them better on NXT as like another thing where like they don't seem to be necessarily used as well as on NXT, but I still like Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, so I kind of wouldn't mind them as the champions too. It's surprising that Ruby Riott hasn't been pushed harder. She has won so many times and has done well in the indies. Well, that doesn't matter too much in Vince's mind. In fact, like I said, it's something that could actually work against you.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. He looks to be a little surprised right now. Hey,
But see, somebody like I've heard, like Vince wants to push Mandy Rose. You got to think too. Vince is again like an old school guy, old school mentality. His idea of like the woman you want to push is somebody like Mandy Rose. You know, blonde hair, looks like a model somebody you'd see in a Victoria's Secrets catalog. Ruby Riott, I mean, she's got a unique look. She stands out, which is something that can work well for her in the WWE, but she doesn't look like somebody Vince would want a title on. It doesn't mean it won't happen. It doesn't mean she can't do something to possibly win him over. But it's just something she might have to overcome with Vince's preconceived notions. She was the only woman that I ever heard of when the Revolution was getting big. Yeah.
And he doesn't stay down for long. Too soon. This might be it. Oh my. What a stomp. Good grief. Samoa Joe with his back against the wall. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight. The truth is, though, he's in far better condition.
I should probably leave Strowman alone. Good kick out. I understand that she doesn't work in Vince's mind. It just kind of sucks that she's held back because of her image. Yeah. Well, like I said, it doesn't mean that it never will happen. It's just something she may have to overcome. But not just Vince too, but are you kidding me? Kevin Dunn, who's a director of WWE programming, and he's been a long-time employee of the WWE and stuff, and one of Vince's right-hand guys. He has a similar mentality as well, so it's also like him, you got to overcome it. I mean, like I was talking, I kind of forgot who it is. I'd have to go back up into chat. But we talked earlier about AJ Styles, about how AJ Styles was somebody who overcame Vince's preconceived notions, about somebody who has become like a major star in other companies before the WWE and being Southern. And Vince just kind of wanted to like bury him as a mid-carder. But AJ Styles was able to... Dude, I wasn't even paying attention there. I submitted that early. AJ Styles was able to overcome Vince's preconceived notions that, like, over in a couple months, in order to get a high-profile WrestleMania match with Jericho. Because at least if what Ryback has said was the truth, Royal WrestleMania 32 would have been, because 2016, AJ Styles' first WrestleMania. If what Ryback said is true, was that Vince's original plan was to have AJ lose to Ryback and get kind of squashed by him. So, and Double J Game Time, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate that, and I hope you're having a good day. Nice reversal. Let's get the hell out of here. I think if I don't get it this time, then I think this is going to be the last one for the night. So hopefully I can get through it this time. I'll go back to my usual strategy of just kind of biding my time. And Elias, we know Elias is coming in next. So let's come over on the right side. So at least that's farther away from Elias when he enters.
Many see him as one of the greatest champions of this year. Here's the cover. Goodness, that hurt the shoulder, and that was only a one.
See, if I could, instead of having computer opponents double team me, it would be nice if, you know, you can get one of the computer guys to work with you against somebody else, like in this case, Braun Strowman. But the computer AI never seems to do that, like even in a multi-man match like this, unless it's like a tag team match. The AI won't have it work with you, but it'll work with another computer AI against you. Whether it's like a Royal Rumble, a Battle Royal, or a match like this. Which confuses me more. Braun Strowman is a great example of what Vince looks for in big guys besides the tag titles, and I think a Rumble match, he really hasn't won anything. Well, that, like, he in the beginning, like when he first broke away from the Wyatt family, he wasn't ready, but he definitely did. He has improved. One of the things that definitely doesn't work against him right now was the build up to the Royal Rumble when it was still advertising him versus Brock Lesnar. He had that night on Raw. He completely forgot what he was supposed to say for a promo, and he actually had to have like a camera guy. The camera guy would be told through his earpiece, and he had to kind of say it to Braun so Braun knew what to say. That's definitely something that's going to work against him. But in terms of like him being pulled from that Royal Rumble match, supposedly the reason was because how Vince spent wanted to have like a whole year of having Lesnar just plow through people, just to have last year at WrestleMania Roman Reigns beat him, which at the last minute Vince changed his mind. But he ended up having during a couple times during the year, he had Braun Strowman, or at least one time he lost to Brock. I think it might have been twice. One was a multi-man match, and they had like a one-on-one match. I know he lost to Brock, definitely a one-on-one match. Then you had Crown Jewel, even though it was the interference with what's his name, Baron Corbin. Braun ended up losing that match as well. So Vince realized, like, one of the reasons he was pulled from the Royal Rumble match was Vince was going to have, no matter what, Brock Lesnar was coming out of the Royal Rumble with the Universal title, and he didn't want to have Braun Strowman have another loss because, like you said, it's, you know, he's a big guy, he's good in that big monster role, and Vince didn't want to completely destroy all his credibility by having him get crushed by Lesnar again for a third time. Lesnar confuses me. He mows through everyone for the past few years, but Finn Balor actually made him more vulnerable. Well, that's because they wanted to, I think that's like the way it was booked, they wanted to give people the hope that, like, hey, that Finn Balor could be the guy to do it. And then at the last minute, you know, Brock Lesnar pulls out the F5 and gets the winner. Or not the F5, it was Kimura lock. To me, the more confusing thing with Lesnar is it's been well documented, too, that Vince, the one thing you can't say about Vince is about him being lazy. Vince doesn't believe in ever taking a day off. He doesn't ever want to stop working. He's constantly working. Like the guy, from what I've heard stories, is like a lot of times he only gets like maybe 2 hours of sleep a night because he just doesn't want to stop working. But yet then he shows so much money to Brock Lesnar, who's the guy that's the epitome of being lazy, openly admitted that he doesn't care about the company, the fans, winning a match, losing a match, holding a title, none of that stuff. And that's to me the more confusing, dumbfounding thing as to why, like, a guy who prides himself on never taking a day off shells out so much money to a guy who wants to get paid for sitting his ass at home. I know partly why Vince does it is because, you know, he views Brock Lesnar as a draw, that when Brock shows up, kind of like ratings go up, you know, there's a little more attention and stuff, but at least last I heard, according to Dave Meltzer, you know, who analyzes the numbers, that the numbers don't go up as much as Vince might like to think when Lesnar's around, so it just, yeah, it really doesn't feel worth the money, at least to me, but something in there that Vince sees the value in Lesnar, so. And supposedly, Paul Heyman, who negotiates Lesnar's contracts, he is negotiating not only with UFC and WWE, but AEW. So I wouldn't be surprised then, just to stop him from possibly going to AEW, Vince could possibly shell out a hell of a lot more money to Brock Lesnar than he's already paying right now. Not that I want that. And we got Elias out of the match, which is good.
The Elimination Chamber is not a match for the weak of heart. And I don't suspect that this
Strowman is
punishment
pretty
much of a
damaged,
surprise to
but
him. He knew exactly what he's getting into.
I don't necessarily want to fight Strowman.
Contest we've seen in quite some time. From the looks of things, it could really go either way.
The Miz definitely in a tough spot now. The champ clearly getting the best of him here.
Looks to me like he's wishing he was back in his palm.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
But can Strowman follow up?
Come on, guys.
That'll readjust your spine.
Oh, you're just standing there, Braun. Do something.
This one's over. Oh, nice belly to back.
Somebody eliminate somebody. At least here with 5, these like 4 can keep attacking each other, and that leaves me as an odd man out unless one of them decides to go after me. Alright, so we got Joe gone. We're down to 4. Strowman's probably going to go after me now, isn't he? Oh, no. Mr. Robbie X, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I think AEW would be making a terrible mistake if they sign. Oh, definitely. I mean, well, it wouldn't necessarily, I don't think, be as big of a benefit to them as it could be, but it would be definitely more of a blow to Vince, at least Vince's ego. But at the same time, AEW is signing up a lot of talented people, but not necessarily people who have name value with the general audience. Like somebody like Kenny Omega, you know, you're gonna have some people in the WWE who know who Kenny Omega is, but not every casual wrestling fan. But you have, between UFC and WWE, you have a lot more people who know the name Brock Lesnar. So while he may not be as big of an attraction draw to WWE as Vince might think he is, he could possibly work in AEW's favor as to give him somebody that's legitimate. But is AEW really starting to try to compete with the WWE? Who's jumping ship? I don't think they're going out like in terms of like throwing down the gauntlet and like directly challenging WWE. At least they'd be foolish to do that. Their goal should be just putting on a good product, because that ended up being Cody Rhodes, maybe because he did spend time in the WWE, but the Young Bucks, I mean, most of their time has been New Japan, so still, like, I'm talking about like your casual wrestling fan, like the person who just watches WWE on TV and probably doesn't even necessarily go to a live show. There are people out there that have never watched anything but WWE, especially, you know, it's been almost 20 years since WCW went under. We're only a couple years away from that. There's a whole generation of people who grew up after the Monday Night Wars, after WCW went under. So yeah, Jericho is probably the most mainstream draw that they have. I would say Cody Rhodes would be number 2. But yeah, like people like, if you say the Pac name, people aren't necessarily going to know that, but they might know the face, you know, for Adrian Neville. Billy Gunn's not going to be an on-screen talent as far as I know. He's a backstage producer. So I could be wrong. I don't think he's going to be doing any wrestling. He's kind of getting on with the years himself. But back to what I was saying with AEW, that that was like one of the downfalls of Eric Bischoff with WCW. They took the lead for 83 weeks, and for the longest time, Eric Bischoff, like, even he admitted it, his mentality was, you know, they would like have weekly meetings and stuff, or whenever they'd have meetings, he would want to know what WWE is doing and what they could do to top it. That was his focus, was not on his own product, but what the other guy was doing, and then what could they kind of do to try to top that. And eventually that led to be a downfall, because when push came to shove, Vince had to focus on his product and made a damn good product during the Attitude Era and kind of turned things around. So if AEW does that, like if they focus only on what the WWE is doing and like, hey, let's compete with them, let's try to top them, then they could potentially lose sight of things and fail. I think their main focus should be just on making a good product, because that's again like a more recent thing. The Marvel Cinematic Universe compared to the DC Extended Universe for their movies. DC, like almost everything they did has been reactionary. They started with Man of Steel. It didn't perform kind of how well they liked, so they're like, well, let's throw Batman in it. And then all of a sudden, like the sequel to Man of Steel became Batman versus Superman. People didn't kind of like that, so they had to make some shifts with Justice League. And ever since then, everything has been a reactionary thing for them. And like they're rushed to get Justice League because they wanted to copy Marvel. Or Marvel, Kevin Feige was just like, yeah, let them do their thing. I don't care. Because it wasn't that they were ahead. It was just Feige's just like, hey, I wish those guys well. I want them to make a good product. He wasn't concerned about competing. He was concerned about just making sure Marvel movies were good. And that's what AEW should do. Focus on their own product. Don't worry about like, we could be the guys to knock WWE off their throne, or let's try, or can we compete with them? Are they going to crush us? Just let's focus on making a good product. And that's something like with a business. Obviously, your goal is you want to make money for any kind of business. But I always feel when you have something like that with an entertainment that people lose sight of, whether it's a movie, a TV show, wrestling, or something like that, is you also have to have a good product. And I feel that's like, you obviously have to do a little bit of marketing, and it's not just going to market itself. But you should focus on making a good product, because if you make a good product, then people are going to want to watch. But so many companies nowadays, whether it's movies, TV shows, even video games, all that stuff, they try to find ways. Their marketing teams are like, well, how can we get people to spend money on us? They try to find ways to do that. Instead, like if I was running a company, my goal would be to make a product good enough that people want to give you their money, and then you have to spend less time trying to get them to give you their money. That's at least the way I look at it. So Billy Gunn still wrestles. Oh yeah, but I mean, for AEW, he's supposed to be a backstage producer, so it doesn't mean he can't do both roles. But I just don't know if he will or not. But I mean, like even if he still wrestles on the indies, like I said, his time is going to be coming to an end soon, because he's getting, up there in age. So it's only so long you can get into wrestling. If AEW was smart, they should make straight competition with them. They should focus on themselves and their talent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. But at least it seems, too, like they're not... Like when Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan got involved in TNA, and the TNA weekly show, Impact, before it was Impact Wrestling as a company and stuff, when that got moved to Monday, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to compete with Raw and all this stuff, that... Like, they were ready for that kind of thing, and... Like AEW, they're not jumping into that. They're not going to go like right after Raw. They're not going to air on the same time as Raw, which is smart, because even if they're in a position to knock WWE out, if right off the bat, if they went to head with Raw, that's at a disadvantage to them, because Raw has that established audience for like 25 years now, so... like at the same time, SmackDown is going to be in October. That's going to be moving to Fox and it's going to be on Fridays. It's moving off of Tuesdays. So at least from what I've read, the plan that looks like AEW is looking for is to have their weekly TV show in October when SmackDown moves to Fox on Fridays. They want to slip into that Tuesday time slot, since they figure people are going to be used to, after the last couple of years of live SmackDown on Tuesdays, they're going to be used to having wrestling on Tuesday. They want to slip into that spot. They're not going to like directly go head to head with the WWE, but they're still trying to like get out there and make a name for themselves. So that was a bad idea. The TNA talent at the time wasn't strong enough to compete with the WWE. I think it was. Like, I think the TNA had talent to compete with the WWE. They just didn't have the like an established name value of their company. It's like, just to use like a fast food example, you know, if somebody started a new fast food company and had the most delicious burgers you had, but tried to directly compete with McDonald's or Burger King, even if they have a better product, they've got kind of like a disadvantage because they're the new guys on the block. They're not established. You're still going to have people who are like, well, am I going to try this thing that's kind of unknown that I'm not sure about? Or am I going to go with what's established, what I know? Because I know what I'm going to get if I go to McDonald's or Burger King. And TNA is kind of like that. Plus, that to me, like TNA, I said before, they should have overtaken the WWE by now. When Panda Energy started putting money behind them in 2005, they got on Spike TV with the TV deal. They were growing from like 2005 to 2010. For that 5-year period, they were growing. They had a really strong women's division before the WWE had their Divas Revolution, which became the Women's Revolution thing or something like that, like years later. They were showing growth, but once like Eric Bischoff and Hogan came in, it just, to me, like, it seemed all that growth just hit at a standstill, and things got set back, and that ended up being the downfall right there. I know I'm supposed to be playing the video game here, and it started to turn into a wrestling conversation. But yeah, it's because I was watching TNA, like especially when they went on Spike TV, and they were putting on some good stuff, and they kept growing. They went from like a 1-hour show to a 2-hour show, and then when they started going live, all that stuff. But it just seemed like it may not necessarily even be Hogan and Bischoff's fault, but it was just at that time. That's when things started to be at a standstill, and they never seemed to recover from that. I'm more in tune with the conversation myself. Yeah, I seem to be. That's why I got the game paused, because like doing this talking and stuff has been distracting me from the game. But I mean, from what I've heard too, because I haven't actually watched anything Impact since 2014, because I ended up I got rid of cable, so I had no way of watching it. But from what I've heard, since Anthem is actually kind of taken over, it's actually improved a little bit. That's what I've heard. But again, I haven't seen anything of Impact really, aside from maybe like an occasional clip here or there online, since 2014, which has now been what, like 5 years. So Dixie Carter became better and better at running the show than I would have ever thought. Not really. Like, I mean, if you hear the stuff going behind the scenes, like Dixie, she wasn't the best. It was the people around Dixie. But one of the things too that was like a drawback for the company was somehow Dixie bought into Vince Russo. And I don't know if you know the history of Vince Russo, but he's not the best for wrestling. Like he views, like he wants to make wrestling kind of like a Jerry Springer show. Like a lot of the bad things that happened during the Attitude Era, most of that was probably from the mind of Vince Russo. But like he wasn't necessarily as bad during like his run in the WWE, because you had Vince McMahon. Like with Vince Russo, like 9 out of every 10 ideas of his are probably going to be bad. But you had Vince McMahon, who was able to kind of filter through them and pick out like most of the good ideas. But somehow like Dixie was behind him. She brought him in, and that's what, at least according to Jim Cornette, that's what cost them the Spike TV deal, because Spike TV wanted nothing to do with Vince Russo, because I guess he was involved with TNA kind of in the early days with Jeff Jarrett. And I think like at least like during something or whatever, like the execs of Spike TV, they kind of knew of Vince Russo's reputation, and they didn't want anything to do with him. So Dixie brought him in, but tried to keep it quiet, and he was working behind the company as a writer for like a couple years or something, and then once the execs find out, that's kind of why TNA got the boot from Spike TV. Wasn't Russo the mind behind the Big Show's father's death exploit? More than likely, because he was still, or actually, 1999. Yeah, that was 1999. So he would have still been with the WWE, because it wouldn't have been until sometime in 2000 when he left WWE to go to WCW, because that's what when WCW was losing after like WWE took the lead, and it never turned around for WCW, and like the execs at Time Warner felt that Eric Bischoff wasn't getting the job done and looking for somebody to replace him. And I don't know how it came to be like getting Vince Russo in the conversation, but Russo was definitely somebody who was like full of himself and believed he was the key aspect that was the success of WCW conquering WCW, and felt that like, oh, I can just come into WCW, I'm going to turn this thing around, I'm going to be the best thing for him. And actually he ended up being the final thing that killed off WCW was his booking. I think it was like 6 months of him being in charge of booking the show, and everything went to hell, and they had to bring Eric Bischoff back in. It's something they didn't want to do, just to try to like fix things. And even then, I think he only had like 6 more months before WCW ended up being bought out by Vince. So yeah, it's like Russo. If somebody can keep Russo in check, he may not necessarily be bad, but then you still got to deal with that. But yeah, so like he's just one of those people that like he doesn't necessarily fully get the business from what I've heard. Again, I've never met the guy. This is just all the stuff I've heard from people inside the business. So it's like he doesn't necessarily have like the right mind for wrestling, but still somehow gets involved, I guess. So wasn't that the mind man, the Big Show's father's death exploit? Yeah, it's already answered that one.
Boom, what impact. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
But Ring of Honor, I would probably say
right to the arm.
Right now, it's possibly Ring of Honor has to be the number 2 company. Oh, me? No, I'm not in wrestling.
True testament to grit. I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
I just end up paying attention to like a lot of the backstage stuff, which being on the outside, you can't, like I have no way of verifying some of this, so like a lot of this is just what I've read, what I've heard.
Torturous knee.
I mean, so much of it could be misinformation, but
Bray Wyatt reverses it.
Like some of the stuff I've heard from like Jim Cornette, like Jim Cornette has said, times that is like there's so many people out there that will do misinformation and feed people bullshit just to like do podcasts nowadays and stuff. So even though he's one that's like a big stickler for kayfabe and keeping kind of the fans in the dark, that like what they see on TV is what's really happening kind of thing. But like he does his podcast, he said that he's doing it just to kind of like if the whistle's going to be blown on what's going on, then at least kind of tell what's going on. So that's like his thing. But I know not everybody likes Jim Cornette for his podcast because like he usually ends up ranting a lot about the newer stuff. All right, Strowman's down. It's just me and the Miz. I've almost got a signature. I'm red though, but
Beautiful technique.
Okay, so I've got a signature. Let's see if I can win this.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out. He's gonna do
Oh no, you reversed it.
And it's reversed.
But yeah, like I just always view like Jim Cornette, I think, as somebody. He seems like a pretty straight shooter, whether you want to hear what he's got to say or not. Come on, why am I not being able to reverse anything? Thankfully, it was just standing there, Miss. Thank you.
Vicious strike.
I've got to be able to win this.
Setting him up.
What an inverted DDT.
Super kick. Good night.
So Miz still has a signature he got from reversing my signature. Let's see if I can get a pinfall. I just gotta try for it.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow, he's still in this.
No. Oh, good, I reversed.
Going all the way
I could still easily lose this, but hopefully I can win it this time. And of course he had to reverse it. I knew that was going to be a mistake. Lucha Underground is pretty fun to watch too. I've never seen an episode of Lucha Underground. No, not a submission.
Put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone to the top rope. I've heard mixed things about Lucha Underground. Like, it seems to be based on the person whether or not they like it or not. I know actually I've read, I guess, several wrestlers actually have they're trying to get a lawsuit against Lucha Underground because they have people signed to contracts right now, but they're not doing a season 5, I think it is. But like a lot of these contracts say like, oh, you can't wrestle somewhere else or something like that, but they're not using them. So essentially, I guess a couple of wrestlers now are bringing up a lawsuit against them, saying it's unfair that they're being prevented from working and doing their livelihood because they have these contracts that say you work only for us, for at least one more season or however long their contract is. But right now they're like, well, we're not doing one right now. It's kind of like on hold. They're not doing one, so that like they are blocking them. And I guess a lot of these wrestlers are trying to get out of their deal. Because some of them are, I guess, now starting to realize that it's been an unfavorable deal for the wrestlers and stuff. So, first season was like a Spanish soap. It was fun. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That it's more like a Spanish soap opera, like a drama that just happens to have like some wrestling matches in it. That's probably because like Robert Rodriguez's involvement. That it's more like a TV show and a movie. But anyways, I think that is going to be it for tonight. This Elimination Chamber match has just been a struggle. So we're going to go try to find somebody to raid. Oh, wait. I forgot. Before we do that, I almost forgot. I'm going to run my credits. They don't want to run. There they go. Thank you so much for following. I greatly Icarus, thank you so much for that follow. Kind of missed, unfortunately, getting in the credits, but at least your name got up there on the little graphic there. So, yes, you're welcome for the conversation. Thank you for the conversation as well. I do actually kind of enjoy talking about wrestling and stuff. So, what? My video froze. Doesn't like that video. I gotta keep refreshing it. Anyways, yeah, so back to now finding somebody to raid. we are going to raid Cinder Thief. He stopped by earlier. He gave us a lurk. And the community I am in, Monstrosity is one of them. He's the highlighted streamer for the month, so we will go show him some love. He is currently playing Bloodborne, it's listed. Okay, so we got the raid going on here. Again, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I should be back next Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I was kind of hoping to actually have this career mode done. That's the reason why I did it 2 days in a row, was I just wanted to hopefully knock it out today. So probably won't be doing it Thursday then. I want to go back to some Red Dead Redemption 2. But we'll see what happens. But I would most likely should be back Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you there. And we're going to go off and raid and show Cinder Thief some love.